episode, trains coming off the rails. Watch it all burn from the screen on your phone. But don't you worry about it, you're safe at home. Every talking head will tell you everything's fine. It's the blind leading the blind. Yeah, it's a circus out here, we're wobbling on a wire. There's a lady with a beard, clowns juggling fire. Elephants and donkeys got us jumping through hoops. Y'all wish that I was lying, but you know that it's the truth. Get your popcorn ready and pour you something strong. If the world's still spinning, the shit show goes on. Well, the world's strongest man just dropped the ball, and the tent's caving in from the weight of it all. Yeah, the lion's at the cage, puppets in a rage, and the ringleader's on parade. It's a circus out here, we're wobbling on a wire. There's a lady with a beard, clowns juggling fire. Elephants and donkeys got us jumping through hoops. Y'all wish that I was lying, but you know that it's the truth. Get your popcorn ready and pour you something strong. If the world's still spinning, the shit show goes on.
Come on! Witness the greatest show on earth! Ignore the flames!
It's a circus out here, we're wobbling on a wire. There's a lady with a beard, clowns juggling fire. Elephants and donkeys got us jumping through hoops. Y'all wish that I was lying, but you know that it's the truth. Get your popcorn ready and pour you something strong. If the world's still spinning, the shit show goes on.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy birthday, Mouse.
Thank you.
Woohoo.
Thank you, Lee. And I did see the messages earlier. I don't know where they went before the live started. There were a few, and I did see them, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, I seen some too, and they disappear. I don't know. You might have got the booby prize though.
Well,
Was there somebody there before you commented?
I want to think it was, I can't even remember. It might have been Mishka or Lee. One of them. Yeah, there was a few messages. I did see them. I don't know why.
YouTube does it. Yeah, it's because I do the notification so early, and then I don't know, for some reason they drop off. But all right, well, maybe Mishka won the booby prize. Somebody got a booby today. I don't know who it is, but it's imaginary, so you everybody can imagine one.
Yeah, we'll share it. Everybody just pass it around.
Everybody imagine your own set of boobs. Shit, you can have two if you want. And let's see, Jenny 8675309 is in the house. How are you, Jenny? I love her name. Miss Sugar Britches. No, it was Mouse. Mishka said, nope, it was Mouse. Good morning, Mishka. How are you, darling? So,
Thank you, Mishka.
I got up this morning, got my shower taken, got my face on, got my hair done, but I didn't get dressed yet. I don't have my dishes done either. So
that's all right. Oh, well.
it'll happen sooner or later. So, yeah, how's your day going so far?
My day is going fantastic. Strangely, but it's going good.
Well, that's good. I can't make up my mind whether I'm hot or cold. So you're gonna see me doing this.
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
That's me turning down my heater 47 times. Let's see. You turned 39 again today. That's always good because that keeps us young.
That's right.
And hot. That we need that. We need to be young and hot all the time.
Well, at this wonderful age of 39 again, being hot takes on a whole new meaning.
Well, we won't talk about that. That 1 minute my hair looks good and the next minute it's a frizzy mess, all because of a power surge.
Yeah.
Good morning, Jink. How are you? Let me get.
Hey, Jenica.
She needs to be modded up. This must have been her first time here, or actually commenting anyway. Oh Lord, who's texting
Thank
me?
you, Zeneca.
That's weird. That text you sent me just got here. That was 11 minutes ago.
Your
Verizon,
internet
you
is slow.
suck. Verizon sucks. That's all there is to it. Where am I going? I'm going to YouTube. Now I'm looking for my thing so I can mod her. Okay. I should have had this already ready, but oh, geez. Now we're making noise.
Now I'm looking for my thing.
Boy, I hear myself talk. Okay. Mod. There. You know the drill, Danica. The mods so that you can go to everybody's channel. It's just whole way of networking. So, and if you just click on their name, I'm sure you already know that, but I always like to tell everybody just in case they don't know.
Right.
Because it is nice. Like if there's somebody that you want to know, or, like you in chat, you kind of meet each other. It's kind of nice to be able to know you can actually click on their name and just go to their channel. Because, I mean, like your name would be hard to find if you were just going to look.
Right.
Janica. Yeah, I mean, that would be hard to find. Lady A.
Lady, hello. Thank you, Lady A.
Mouse is at 39 again, just so if you missed it, so everybody knows. Make sure you wish her happy 39th.
Yeah. Actually, it's $39.99. So it's $9.99 shipping and handling, and I'll keep my 2 cents worth.
Well, and this year I think that if you have a birthday, you should just be 39. Let's just be the year of you know how Chinese they have like year of the horse, year of the cock, year of the whatever. Let's just have year of the 39.
Yeah, we're all 30. You're 39. You're 39.
That's
you're
right.
39.
I wished it was 69 to tell you the truth, just because, but it's such an older number that it's such a high number. Let's not put old in there, but it's such a high number. It's really hard to agree on that one, even though I think that's going to have to be my next. That's going to be my next jump. I'm going to go from 39 to 69.
When we make that jump, then we'll be the hottest 69ers on the block.
I know. I can't wait till that day because I'm starting to feel like I'm not the hottest 39-year-old. Just
well, we're kind of aging out, ain't we?
Yeah, kind of.
Our membership card is a little worn and tattered.
Just a bit. Oh, Jen said happy birthday.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, so I was waiting for some more people to get in here. So I'm going to tell you straight up, my birthday cards do not even come close to being as cool as yours. So just be prepared. I'm telling you, you have way more creativeness in your little body than I do. So
I'm sure it'll be fantastic.
Oh, Jenny said she'll be 16 again in June. No, I ain't going back that far. There were some hard lessons back then.
Yeah, I was telling her
I was hot. But
I would have stayed in the 20s, but have you ever sit around with the 20-year-olds at this day and age? Have you ever sit with the 20-year-olds and listen to the conversations? You jump up and go, oh, I ain't fucking 20 stupid no more. No, you're right. I'm not 20 stupid. What was I thinking?
Yeah, it's what I tell the kids all the time with their kids. I'm like, you guys, you got to make sure that they're not being dumbed down. So that means when they say stupid shit, that is something you wouldn't have said back in when you were that age, you need to nab that because that means they're getting dumbed down, and we got to address that issue like sooner than later. Those kind of questions that we're pretty good with our daughter, with our granddaughter. We're we're on her all the time. So she doesn't have a lot of free reign, and probably won't until she's 18, and then she'll probably run wild. But as of right now, we're not willing to, I don't even let her walk to the bus stop by herself. So that should tell you. And not because of her, it's because all those freaks out there. I would trust her. It's just, in fact, she'd probably kick their ass, but I don't I don't
But there's
trust.
crazies out there. You just can't trust the
It
crazies.
certainly is. 61, but reversed. There you go. You can do whichever way you want to do it. Right now, I believe this year. No, right now mine is not reversed. See, I forget how old I am because I don't never say how old I am. So I have to literally go and count. So I'm lucky because it's, 2025. So it makes it a little easier for me to think about how old I really am. But even if I reverse my numbers, I'm still 55. So, I mean, somebody that is born in 69 would still be 55.
Right. For them. We don't know any of those, though.
Yeah, we got to stop talking about birthdays. I'm just screwing up left and right here. This is not going as planned. Damn it. I can't.
Well, if I reverse mine, I'm not allowed to be here. I'm too little.
Right. She got to go home.
It's nap time.
That's right. Well, we got 12 in here. I was hoping for a few more before I started this, but you know what? It's not like me to not play it twice, so I will. Fuck, I might play it 10 times.
Okay.
Let's find it. There it is. Okay. Here we go. Like I said, it's not as good as my intro. My intro was my birthday card from Mouse and AV and the gang, and it's not nearly as good as mine's not nearly as good as theirs.
I'm sure it'll be fantastic.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Hi, Kim.
Right. Oh, you know what? And I didn't. Good morning, Kim. And I didn't change my banner. No, my thing here. Wait a minute. I'm so confused. 2 seconds.
Media.
I gotta figure my shit out. Okay, that's what I want. I want a different background. Wolfie, what's up? Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Everybody pet Wolfram as he lays down. Good dog.
That's right. Scratch his belly. Okay. Here we go. Here is Mouse's birthday because she is 39 today. Again.
Yay!
Good morning, Bag. You're just in time for this song. For the birthday song. Shit, what happened here? What did I just do? Why did I do an overlay? Love for Peters and Paul. I put it in the wrong one. Where is it? There we go. Okay. Nope. Why is it doing that, Mouse? Why am I so confused? Where's my backgrounds? There they are. Nope, that's background music.
It's in videos.
Oh, why did I put it there? That was stupid. Okay, well, we're going to do your song first anyway. Then we'll worry about all the other shit. Okay.
Okay.
As soon as I find it. There we go. This not...
Mouse wakes up with the morning glare. Sugar's melted in the humid air. Eyes sharp like a blade she twists. Hunting truth in a world that resists. Wave on wave she rides this life. Cutting through the chaos, the edge of a knife. Sugar on her tongue, but fire in her vein. Mouse won't stop, she embraces the strain. Birthday candles barely hold the flame. She's got questions that don't play the tame. Truth's her compass and storms untold. Mouse don't bend, she's a fist to hold. Wave on wave she fights to steer through shadows lurking, clear yet unclear. Sugar sweet but her mind's no fool. Mouse rides hard like breaking the rule. The sleuth in her soul won't let her sleep. She digs to the roots while others scrape deep. The sugars are light, but she hides the scars. Riding the tide, chasing falling stars. Wave on wave, she owns the scene. Life ain't soft, it cuts clean unseen. Mouse with her sugar and sharp wit sting. Birthday queen riding life's wild swing.
I love it. I love it. Oh, that was good. I like that. That was fantastic.
Let me tell you what. Here's the deal is, if you notice, if you go through and you listen to the words versus the pictures, I was trying to match them up as I went along. Well, I got about 3/4 way through the song, and mind you, it took me all day. And so by the time I got 3/4 of the way through the song, I was like, you know what? Okay, this picture is going to go for that whole verse. It's not just going through one line. I can't do this no more. So, but then I wanted to have more of like the guy at the end where, you know, he was, instead of just still pictures, but those were, for some reason, they did not want to go into my program very well. They were just, at that point, I had so much stuff open and I couldn't shut everything down because I was going back and forth and using stuff and oh Lord. But anyways, I finally got it accomplished and went, okay, I'm just going to walk away right now.
Thank you very much. You did an awesome job, Gigi. You did fantastic.
And also, if anybody decides that they want to send Mouse, I thought I wrote, did I put her, I was going to put her Cash App in my banner, so I had it. You know what? I think I put it. I know where I put it. I put it at the front of my, in my description. That's where I put it. Yep, right there. Okay, here. I'm gonna make a banner, real quick, just so we know.
All right, I put the wish list in chat.
Oh yeah, and the wish list. Mouse has a wish list that Ma insisted she make. So.
There's a few things on it. I tried to keep it relatively cheap.
Yeah, Mouse. I think Mouse was a little uncomfortable with it. I have to tell you, because I don't think it was really an easy thing for her to get on there and go, all right, let me start picking out stuff. And
yeah, that was like, I don't know what to pick. I don't know.
Right. Good morning, Hairbag.
Good morning. Is this the party for Miss Mouse?
It's the party for Miss Mouse.
I got something I'd like to do for Miss Mouse.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mouse. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Have a great one, lady.
Thank you, Hairbag. Thank you very much.
Gigi remembers that one.
Of course I do. Yeah. Oops. God damn it. I'm thinking I go to the top to the bottom. It's like, which one is it? Here we go. There we go. There. So yeah, awesome. Absolutely exciting.
Cool.
Well, thank you, sweetheart. Yes, and go sub up to Mouse's channel. That's like the biggest birthday present.
That is the least you can do for me is go sub up if you haven't already.
Right. And I mean it's huge to get those subs. I'm sorry, Hairbag.
Yeah, we do have a cool channel. We talk about anything and everything. Just about what you do.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So
We'll have
fun.
That was a
So I
great.
don't know if you all heard from Katie K last night, but I did. She was a little drugged up.
I figured. So how is she? How did the surgery
Oh
go?
shit! You wouldn't have never known that they just freaking cut half of her foot off and sewed it back on. I mean, you'd have never known it.
Oh my
Thank you,
goodness.
Jenny. She just subbed up to you, Mouse.
Thank you,
Um,
Jenny.
yeah, she was. So for those that don't know, Katie K, part of our Twisted Sister Club, she had surgery a while back on her foot, and she's diabetic, and it did not all heal like it should have. So they had to go back in and master it. And they decided they were going to put cadaver bone and gold in her foot. Well, when they got in there, they actually didn't put cadaver bone in there. They actually took part of her heel, which, I mean, the whole reason they did it is because she's diabetic, but that still scares me. So
Which
let's
makes
go into her health issues.
it makes it really hard for your feet to heal when you're diabetic. That's
Yeah.
So, and she's pretty good about watching herself and her diet and making sure she eats right and all that. So, and that helps a lot, but it's still one of those things where when you're starting to mess around with, oh, it's bad enough just to open a healthy person up that don't have any issues, let alone somebody that has issues. So, and about bones trying to heal. First of all, you have diabetes against you, but also, Kat's not 5 foot.
right.
She's a very tall lady. And so when you're talking, I mean, the bone structure is completely different. And so when you're talking about that, you're talking about somebody that's much taller standing on that. There's a lot more on it. There's just a lot more going on and she's not by any means chunky or anything. She's actually a pretty slim individual. So it's just that when you're that tall and you, one of the things that I noticed about big people is their knees and all of those things go out on them way quicker than a smaller person. And I'm sure it's just because they're holding their own stature up for so long that, you know, eventually it has to break down. But she's a tough old cookie and she's going to get through it. But last night it was fun visiting with her. She was, she was going to let him do everything to her with me right on the phone. Like she had no problem with me hearing everything that was going on. And I was like, go, Kat, so they can address your issues. Of course, then she told me about, I should let her tell this part. And I'm sure she said, Gigi, there's a robot in my room. I'm like, what? She's like, it's a robot. I'm like, what the hell do you mean it's a robot, Kat? Get the hell out of there. And she's like, that's what I told them. I told the nurses, my friend Gigi's not going to be happy with this robot. She said this robot, if she'll push her button and if they don't come in a certain amount of time, if the nurses don't show up, the robot will say, what's your problem? You know, Katie K, what do you need? And ask her all these questions, basically doing the nurse's job, you know, because they couldn't show up when they were supposed to. For me, it's just an enabling thing. Now they're going to depend on that robot to do their job. They're not going to show up, and patients will die because of that thing right there. I'm telling you, this will happen. Mark my words. So I'm saying this live. I'm telling you, it's going to happen. You want, hopefully not with, God forbid, I really don't want it to, but I know it will, because it's the same thing that we had with, we had bed alarms, and we had CNAs that if you put a bed alarm on them, on their resident, then they would just assume they would listen for the bed alarm. They wouldn't necessarily go check on them every 15 minutes like they were supposed to because they were high risk of falling. They would just assume that the bed alarm will tell them. Well, who knows? Maybe the resident's smart enough to unplug the bed alarm. Maybe you don't know what might happen. You need to check on that resident. We set a time limit that you need to check on them for the purpose of keeping the resident safe. And if you don't abide by it because you're going to assume that alarm will go off if they get up, that's just stupid. Yes, you do use it as a precaution, but it's not your only precaution. The other thing it's kind of like the whole with the feet, and they'll put those plastic things on the butt, the socks that have the I don't know what it is. It's rubber on the bottom of them, those silly socks that they'll give you in the hospital so that you can put them on and you'll have some kind of traction while you're walking. The socks won't be slippery because they got that rubber stuff on the bottom. Yeah. That works about 5 minutes. And then it don't work no more.
Yeah.
Oh, see you later. Thanks for coming, Jenica.
Have a good day, Jenica. Thanks for stopping by.
Slip resistant. Yes. So those are there. That is about, I hated ordering those. My CNAs and nurses would come to me constantly. Did you order more? Did you order more? I did, but I didn't want to because every resident we ever had that fell, probably, I would say at least half of them had them socks on and fell because they thought them socks were going to save them. Those socks, it's just stupid. They don't save anybody. So, but the same way with this robot, it's not, what's this robot going to do? The only thing the robot does is, okay, so if she says, I've fallen out of bed, or I'm going to piss myself if you don't come now because I got to pee, it will sound an alarm. So then they'll come running. But before that, they won't. Mind you, she's already pushed her button. They've not showed up. It's been the allotted time, which is probably, I would say, a few minutes. I would put it at 2 minutes, but they'll put it at sooner. I don't know. When usually if they're pushing their button, there's usually a good reason for it. Get your ass there, like now. So I don't know.
Well,
me, I just think it saves you a lot. It saves you from a resident getting hurt. It saves so much. But hey, Oilers. What's up?
Good to see you.
So anyway, she was telling me about this thing, and it was to asking her all these questions, how can I help you, Katie K? And then she said, oh, this is the other thing. She said, all the CNAs and nurses, their name is either Kathy, Kay, or Katie. She said, I looked around and said, am I in the fucking Twilight Zone? I got a robot in my room.
Am I named after me?
Katie in my room. What the fuck? It was so funny. I just died laughing.
Oh. Well, she's still got her humor, so that's fantastic.
Yeah. There were certain things she was just like, I'll let her tell you the rest of them. I'll try to refrain from telling you all of her stories because she's got some funny ones, and I will remind her if she forgets because they were funny. They were really funny. She's got one about medication that I can't wait till you guys hear it. But I'm gonna let her tell that one because I just want her to tell it. She's so funny. She's like, Gigi. She first gets on the phone. What? I'm like, what? And she's like, oh my gosh, you won't believe this. And she starts telling me about what they gave her and then about the robot, and she's just looking, she's like, oh no. And then Then they wanted to, what was it they wanted to do for her? They wanted to do something. Here comes Oilers. Here he comes.
Hey, I'll see you
Howdy,
guys
sir.
later. I just thought I'd say
Hello.
birthday.
Hello, Oilers.
I have to.
Well, okay, Hairback. Thank
Bye-bye.
you for
You're
coming up,
leaving?
Hairback.
You're leaving. I scared Hairbag.
No, I don't think you scared him.
Thank
I
you,
don't-
Herbert.
So I just gotta say, I gotta give you guys some really good chuckles, okay?
Yeah.
I just listened to
Okay.
our new PM unelected dude, Mark Carney, and CNN is covering it, but they say, listen to this, hang on here, from Toronto. That's not the capital of Canada. It's Ottawa. Somebody needs to tell them that I have no idea, but I'm laughing my ass off at these guys, because they're saying, yes, and there is from Toronto getting, it's like, you guys, have you guys not looked at the map lately? And so, anyways, I gotta say, way to go, CNN. I give you guys top credit because you guys win the stupid award for today.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
You
yeah.
gotta wonder if they do they not do any, if you don't have a clue about something, do they, I mean, they just go straight out and do their art, do their reporting without actually checking and making sure that, everything's copacetic and they're telling the correct information. Hairbag, you didn't have to go.
No,
Oilers
Hairbag.
won't beat you up, I swear.
What? I never said I was going to beat up.
I said
Hey, Liz.
Oilers won't.
I know.
He doesn't bite, or at least he hasn't bit me yet. There's
Well,
that. Yet.
Just be careful.
Mouse asked
I
him
might
to,
take
but he
I
won't
might
do
take
it.
my hockey stick and just swipe you one.
Whee!
Wow. Now he's putting his stick in there. Careful.
It is Friday, so anything can happen.
That's right. I mean, there's a first time for everything, right, Oilers?
Yes, that's right.
That's a little joke. Not,
It wouldn't be
not
the first
everybody will
time.
get-
It wouldn't
that's
be the first
okay.
time for swiping anything. But no, I just gotta say, I just
Hey,
love it.
listen.
So yeah, they still say Toronto, Canada. They're saying that is not the capital. They're saying the capital of Canada is not the capital. It actually was at some point, but it's not anymore. And I had to say, I'm just loving this. The CNN, they're like literally these guys here. They're like, sorry, it's a free channel that I get. So this is great comedy, on this day because it's going to be great to look back and see. That these morons at CNN that they like come on guys, somebody needs to go and tell them, on X or something like that. Say, it's Ottawa.
I do remember that, Wolfram. I do remember that.
Remember the Dem senator who thought that the island of Guam would capsize and sink because of global warming?
I'm not surprised.
It is.
Oh,
quite-
they're really trying to push the measles. The U.S. measles cases so far have surpassed. They've grown.
Just don't bite in. I mean, that's the biggest thing is like here that most people are. I mean, there are a few that have fallen victim to it. I mean, I do agree, but first of all, there were other underlying complications, and of course, I'm sure they did exactly how they did when COVID was here, and they said lay down and get rest. Don't do that. The minute you lay down, measles affects your lungs, so that you don't want to just lay down. That's the worst thing you can do. You're caught that right there. You got pneumonia, RSV. We could go on for days. I mean, that's the worst thing you can do. So rest and laying flat is definitely not always the best choice, and I think that that's where you'll find the complications come up with it. But this is not medical advice. Don't freak out, Commie Tube.
No.
Chill out.
Me too.
So
So I got a wonderful email from our good friends at StreamYard, and they said, please pay $533 Canadian for a 1-year subscription. And so I was like, I don't think so. And so I'm probably going to be looking at something down the road, but I'm going to do the hockey game starting this weekend. Just the hockey, going to start that up. But I'm not paying $533 Canadian to StreamYard. That is an absolute, no, thank you. So I mean, I'm looking at
I think
Talk
you
Studio.
can, if you're going to do the free version, you could do another email for like if you did another channel, opened up one of your other channels, then I think you could then do like do you understand what I'm saying? Like, I think you
can still send it to the destination of your choice.
Right.
Anywhere you want to send it. It doesn't matter which account you come up on, you can still destinate it out to whatever channel.
Yeah. Well, hang on here. I wasn't finished there, Gutter. So then I got another email that they tried to process it on to the expired credit card because I just had it because I did it just as a one time just to see what it was like there, and they processed it 4 times the expired credit card, and they're saying we're having issues trying to renew your stream. Well, idiots, duh, it's expired, and so they just keep doing it there, and apparently, but luckily I don't even have that credit card there, but $533 and some odd cents for 1 year of StreamYard, like, come on, get real.
Well, especially when, I don't know about you, but I paid $120 last time for the year.
Yeah, and I paid a lot less than you.
Right.
And that was Canadian.
Canadian dollars and American dollars are different. I don't know.
But he still paid way less. I mean, usually
I did
more. Yeah.
I know, like probably I would say a fraction of that. I paid $44 Canadian for a whole year.
For the year.
For the whole year. Yeah. And I got the updates. So I went from $44 to $533. Yeah. That's a huge, massive increase there,
And unless you're making a lot of money off your channel, $500 a year, give me a break. Who is going to do it? Unless you just want to piss money away, I'm sorry, but no.
I know our streaming's at least got to help cover the streaming bills, and jacking it up that high, it doesn't.
Well, right. And that's why I always did the free version and everything, because
that's what I'm using. I'm just going to be using, that's what I'm going to be using is whatever. So I think alone, I think you get like 6 hours per stream, and you get 6, and I think 6 people could come up, but I think you get like 6 hours. They did change it there, but I did also see and hear this past weekend them saying,
20, don't you?
20 hours a month.
20 hours for the month. Yeah.
For the month, but you get 6 people. But I thought, but I mean, like the hockey games, like they don't. Anyways, I know by playoffs I will have a streaming service. I'm not sure which one. I'm really looking in a Talk Studio. I've actually reached out to Belt Loop or YouTube Police to see if they'll help me there. So because I do like Talk Studio though, and I like some things about it there. But I'm also looking at this eView Mux thing there. But I'm waiting. I'm waiting for yeah. So
Mr. Andy is in the house.
Hey, Andy.
And I forget, happy birthday there, Mouse. Happy 25th birthday.
Thank you, Oilers. Thank you for being so sweet about it.
Holy moly, he's got you really young. You tired yet? Oh man, just hearing that wears me out. Could you imagine? If I could do now what I did when I was 25, just thinking about it literally makes me tired.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
I definitely got to get hiking, man. I catch myself like the more stuff I'm doing, I'm like, holy moly, are you serious? I didn't do all that much. Why am I exhausted? Why do my legs feel like I've done a ton of shit?
And that's
And I
why I
know it's just
don't
because I
hike
haven't gotten
anymore.
enough exercise.
I'm to the point where the thought of a hike is like, why? It's not like I have to. It's not like I'm stranded, you know.
Yeah, well, once I get into it though, man, there's nothing. I remember every time I hiked, I would always think this is just the best. I mean, you get super good exercise and it's not hard. All you do is walk. I mean, hiking is walking. I mean, it's, yeah, sometimes it's steep, sometimes it's not. Sometimes you're climbing a freaking rock wall, but most of the time you're just walking up a hill.
Yeah.
I mean,
Down a
it's not,
hill, up a hill.
yeah,
And it's just like,
yeah.
why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? That
For
could
me,
be
I'm a klutz. The hardest,
sea.
yeah. Well, for me, I'm a klutz. The hardest part was tripping over
coming.
a rock.
I'm coming close to you there very soon. There, I'm going to come meet up with you there. I'm heading down your way soon. I'm not going to say where, but I will just say your way, your area there, and to visit my friend who has recently moved.
I remember you
and
talking about it.
yes, yeah.
And when is that? Do you know when that's going to be?
She's actually just she's probably stuck at the border with all the immigration paperwork there to get across there, even though she is a Canadian, even though she is a dual citizen there, and it shouldn't be a problem. But she's gonna message me once she gets all of the stuff in, and then I'm gonna look at possibly flights. But the first thing is, and here's the good news, is my grandma is back in BC, in British Columbia, staying at my aunt's place there, and so I'm gonna go and I gotta go see her first. Or that's the main thing there. She's 87 years old, and gonna go and make sure that she's taken care of, looked after. I mean, I know my aunt's going to do a good job. I do trust her because she's really good that way, but I got to go see her. She wants to see me. She actually thought I was going to meet her at the airport when she was flying in. I said, no. I said, just get on the damn, and I said, get to, so-and-so's place there. And so, she said like, okay. She said, well, when are you going to come in there? I was like, I'll come see you in a bit there. I said, after the whole spring break, because, here the airlines love to take advantage of spring break.
She doesn't live in the town you live in?
No. She is like hours away. It's probably a good day, about the same distance as it is to you. So, yeah. So, but anyways, and so I'm gonna do that, and yeah. But that's my first thing. But then I will definitely plan. So it could be summer, it could be fall, it could be May. I don't know. I'm just gonna wait to see when I'm gonna head down. But don't worry, I will send you a Discord message when I am. So, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going camping next week, but and it's just for the week, and then we'll be home. So, yeah. Just let me know.
Yes. Oh, it's not going to be for, believe me, you'll get plenty of notice once I know, because I like to book way far in advance. So, like, once I know, you will definitely know for sure.
Right on. Yay. I can't wait.
Well, I can hardly wait to go there and see the area.
Yeah, it's, hopefully it's not raining, but just fair warning, it usually is. So,
I'm used to rain. You know what? I don't mind it. Yesterday we had snow. It didn't stay. It didn't stay. So I, wasn't worried. But yeah, I mean, like I said, it doesn't matter. I'm used to rain. I actually prefer. It doesn't matter. As long as it's not windy. I hate the wind.
I hate rain. I'd rather have snow than rain, to tell you the truth. But these guys don't know how to drive in snow either, so.
Here, because snow for me, I mean, yeah, I do like the snow, but I mean, it's good. I would like to see, I'd like to see some sunshine.
Well, the reason that I don't like the rain is because it's depressing. I get sick of that gray overcast nonstop. Oh Lord!
Is that your wind chimes?
Hello, world.
That is my.
That's Kamala Harris. Will you support me to be the governor of California?
Don't answer it. Don't answer it.
Answer it. Tell her
It's my
yes. Tell her.
son's.
Answer. Say yes. Yes, Kamala. I will be. Yeah, I will definitely help you on the campaign.
Exactly. Will you two chat for just a minute? Let me go see who's at the door.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Someone's at the door.
Yeah, I think
Maybe
so.
it's Skip the Dish. Maybe it's McDonald's. Wouldn't that be hilarious? She comes back. He's got a Big Mac.
She's coming. She's coming. Give her a
Yes,
minute.
I know. She's got to put her makeup on and brush her hair, brush her teeth, you know.
I'll creep over and peek out the peephole.
That's hilarious. See, I've got Gutter'S stream on one, and I've got CNN on the other one there, and they're showing the swearing in, and they still say Toronto. Well, they got Ontario spelled correctly, but they got the wrong city. So I mean, yeah. And I was just checking X to see if anyone has caught any of that. I'm sure later on. Last time they did that, I can't believe that they said that that's the capital of Canada.
Well, might once have been. Maybe they had an old card. I don't know. Maybe they looked it up in an old encyclopedia.
In an old encyclopedia, then maybe they need to update it. Then go buy a brand new one.
I'm sure you could, Google it these days. A lot cheaper, but
Yes. Or maybe they just need. Well, I mean, I will say one thing. At least their spell check is working, but they got the wrong city.
or maybe they know something we don't know.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, I'm with Lady. Stop watching CNN. You know better. Don't watch CNN.
Who says that? Who says?
Lady Autumn.
I watch them because it's free. It's a free channel, so I watch it because I get it for free. I would watch, if Fox is free, but they want you to pay, and so I mean it's a free channel.
You can see all that stuff on the internet. You can go to fox.com and cbs.com and nbc.com. And
No, because you got to click sign in, and they want to know who your cable provider is, which is some Southwest cable company or anything like that. And you got to sign in with that. Then they want you to log in through that way. Now, it's the same thing here in Canada with CTV, Global, and everything like that. Oh yeah, it's not the same. It's changing. It's really not the.
And then again, somebody on YouTube is going to play whatever each station had on all day. There is YouTube channels that stock those channels all day. But I do think we have a Fox channel actually on YouTube.
You do, but they don't go live, and they don't really tell the news.
Oh, no, none of them do anymore. They sit around and talk about how they feel about the news.
Well, lady, you're right. It's free because it's garbage.
Yeah.
But, but, I mean, I will say one thing. At least their spell check is working, but they got the wrong city. So I mean, it's a free channel. It's really not the.
And then again, somebody on YouTube is going to play whatever each station had on all day. Hey, Army vet.
Hey, Army vet. It's free, yes, but I mean, well, no, I don't have cable, so I just get it online, so whatever I can get. But the thing is that I watch whatever I can. Wow. Oh, no, CNN turned it off there. Oh, they changed it. Just Canada. Just Canada now. So okay, even better. Even better that they're calling it just Canada. Let's cut out. Let's not say Toronto. Let's say just Canada.
Somewhere in Canada.
That's right. This guy is getting sworn in. It's called Ottawa.
So are they in the right spot but saying the wrong spot, or are they actually in the wrong spot?
What do you mean? Well, no, Ottawa is the city,
Right.
and now they just say Canada.
Oh.
They changed it to Canada. Well, they need to get the proper.
Location.
They need to get But we're going to be in election in days. By the end of next week, we'll be in the campaign. We are.
That's good. I mean, I know you've looked forward to it, and you were worried that it wasn't going to happen a few months back. So
and we need to oust this guy because I sure as hell would never ever place a vote for him. I want Pierre Poilievre because I think he'll do a better job there. And
okay.
I don't want this guy there. He was a Bank of Canada. He was the Bank of England, bankrupt Bank of England. They tossed him, and now he's the unelected prime minister, the 24th unelected prime minister there, and so he's trying to paint this picture as something else. So
keep putting sugar in it, everybody. Keep going. Keep going. That's almost. Come on, keep going.
Well, how much sugar? How much sugar do you need in your coffee, there, hairbag?
He's aggravated. He's teasing me. And it aggravates Gigi.
What about the sugar?
Yeah, be quiet. She'll come running back. Shh.
No, she's eating her Big Mac and her nuggets and her fries that her son ordered. Skip the dishes.
I'm gonna go.
She muted. She muted.
I muted her. So it was me.
Oh, how did you mute her?
Magic. I'm a mouse.
What?
Because it's my stream yard.
Okay. Oh, you got the keys to her StreamYard, do you?
Yeah.
Awesome. I thought she was just playing with us there and literally listening to us. So
No, I think she's having some issues at the front door, and I just figured we might not want her. She might not want her business out there. I don't know what's going on at the front door. You need more sugar than me, Airbag. More.
Well, I'm not gonna be up here too much longer. There, probably I'll be leaving very, very soon. But I just want to come up, say happy birthday, say hello, Gutter'S, and just say everyone have a good day, everybody. And I'm gonna go and get some stuff done, and I've got a bunch of errands to run and groceries to get. Our eggs are still $4.50, so they haven't gone up crazy ridiculously yet.
Ours are still being pretty expensive, but our gasoline prices are dropping drastically low.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? So's ours.
We dropped 30 cents in one day, and it's still going down.
Oh no, our government is too cheap to go down 30 cents. Are you kidding? Trudeau needs his carbon tax money, you know that?
Yeah, we stopped doing the carbon thing. Y'all have fun with that.
Well, yeah. But anyways, I just wanted to come up and I wanted to say hello, and I'm gonna bounce, and I will say bye-bye, everybody.
Okay, thank you, Oilers.
Okay, let Gigi know that I left there, and tell her she needs. I'll bring an axe when I come down if they'll let it on the plane. It's like crazy Canadian guy. Say we can go and can sort out the issue with her.
Well, when are you gonna pick up your coffee clubs again?
I don't know. I really don't know.
We miss you. You know we miss you at Coffee Club.
Camera. Oh, I just wanted to see the settings. Just seeing here. Okay. I wonder when I'm trying to unmirror the set. That's what I'm trying to do. So maybe I gotta log into stupid yard. But anyways, I'm gonna let you go. I will talk to you later.
Okay. Have a good day.
You too. Take care. Bye-bye.
Checking on Gigi. Are you back yet, Gigi? All right. Hello, Wanda E. Do you want to play it one more time? Let's play it one more time. Ready?
Mouse wakes up with the morning glare. Sugar's melted in the humid air. Eyes sharp like a blade she twists. Hunting truth in a world that resists. Wave on wave she rides this life. Cutting through the chaos, the edge of a knife. Sugar on her tongue, but fire in her vein. Mouse won't stop, she embraces the strain. Birthday candles barely hold the flame. She's got questions that don't play the tame. Truth's her compass in storms untold. Mouse don't bend, she's a fist to hold. Wave on wave she fights to steer through shadows lurking clear yet unclear. Sugar sweet but her mind's no fool. Mouse rides hard like breaking the rule. The sleuth in her soul won't let her sleep. She digs to the roots while others scrape deep. The sugars are light, but she hides the scars. Riding the tide, chasing falling stars. Wave on wave, she owns the scene. Life ain't soft, it cuts clean unseen. Mouse with her sugar and sharp wit sting. Birthday queen riding life's wild swing.
Okay, sorry.
You're okay.
Oh Lord, I am. Yeah, I got one. We got both boys here, and they're each doing different jobs. So one's going to get the RV for me. The other one's going to help Dad bleed the brakes on the Datsun because Marvin put different brakes and new brakes on the Datsun. So now they're trying it out and seeing, well, they're bleeding them, and then hopefully it works good. And voila, we'll have that out of the way.
right?
Wanda said she's just finding her coffee. Should we drop the link?
If you'd like to.
Alrighty. There we go, kids. I'll pin it till we get too many up here, and then I'll drop it. Because if I don't, then we just talk over each other. There.
I'll steal your cup. I'll steal your cup, AB. You got to come over here and get it. You got to come all the way up here and get it.
That's right. So, Oilers had to go?
Yeah, he had to run. He said to tell you, hey.
All right. Yes. What else? Yeah.
Army, that gets your Feeny up here.
He said on his way, baby girl.
There you go.
I'm thinking about my son. You know where my brain is right now because he's getting ready to go grab my RV out of the storage lot, and it's a little nerve-wracking. I mean, of course he won't break anything, and he'd fix anything he broke, but it's like, oh, please don't break anything.
You know what I learned to do with my boys? Instead of standing over and panicking because they were always doing it backwards or upside down, I would go inside and close my eyes. Like I can't go in, forget they're doing it. It's a lot easier, a lot less stressful. Just go, nope, not thinking about it, not looking at it. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. It'll be okay.
If it was a $50 item, but when it's a $52,000 item, I'm a little skittish. Hello, Chili Dog. Welcome.
Chili Dog. Corn Dog.
Okay. Chili Dog. I love names like that. And Jenny, every time I just see your name, I just want to say, Jenny, immediately. I'm sure everybody does that. That's all it takes is just singing your name, Jenny.
Where you been hanging out, Chili Dog? Why did you change your name?
Well, how the fuck do you know it's Chili Dog? Oh, Lord. Sorry. Everybody's ears.
I'm hoping it is who I think it is. I think it is. I hadn't seen him in a while. It's good to see him.
Well, I mean, how do you know? If they changed their name, how do you know it's who you think it is?
You just never know.
Right? I mean, Fools, he does the whole thing of trolling. And he uses different accounts to do that with. And it's all funny trolling. But I never, I mean, the only reason I know it's him is because he's always very witty about what he...
Oh,
about
okay.
what
But I know who I think it is then. All right, my bad.
I never changed my okay. He's always very witty about, his names. Yeah, I mean, that's the only reason I know who it is usually is because it's a very witty, I don't know what you want to call it. But yeah, I can usually tell now. But before I was like, I don't know who it is. I never know when it's you. This is your only account. Well, I'm glad you're here, Chili Dog.
Welcome in.
It's our normal coffee club on Fridays. Mouse does one on Thursdays. And then Arby does one on the weekend. He'll usually either do Saturday or Sunday. And then, what am I missing?
Luna Wolf does Mondays.
Yep, Luna does Mondays.
And we just get messy on Tuesday, Wednesday, pop up if we want to.
Just a minute, Mouse. I want to give Matt his Gutter'S Pub shirt. Just one second.
Okay.
You just walked it over your head.
What up,
Hey,
girl?
AV.
Hey, hey, baby girl. Check my mic, man. I'm using a new computer. I'm straight.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Okay. Oh, shit. Let me get this one off. See, hold up. I know the echo. My bad, y'all. Got
No,
it.
that was Gigi. Hold on, let me.
Okay, I got you. I cut it off.
There, I got her.
Oh shit. Okay. I'm getting everything done, y'all. What up, mousy mouse?
How are you doing? It's
Uh,
Friday.
I know. I'm gonna have to send you some of this Louisiana honey.
Oh, I can't wait. That sounds good.
I know I need to give you remember when I first moved to this house and I was sneezing and going crazy and you kept telling me it's the spores in the tree. I'm like, what you talking about? I'm in a new house. Be quiet. I ain't got no spores in my house. Yeah. I invested in so much of that honey. I got you.
It worked, didn't it?
Man, I use I'll show you. I'll send it to you. Remember, you're supposed to help me with it, but it's about 475 milligrams, and it's in three ounces.
Wow.
And what I don't know what it means, but it's full spectrum, whatever that means. Full spectrum.
Well, that would probably mean a hybrid.
I don't know. It's just a full. It's a full spectrum. 400
can smell colors like full spectrum.
Yeah, it's full spectrum honey. It's full spectrum cannabis infused honey.
Mm.
Oh yeah, I was just talking about that with a friend of ours. He actually has made it before.
Morning, Gigi.
Yeah. Good morning.
I know, but it's 400. They say you have to have scoop. Well, 5 scoops, they said in 3 ounces, but that's a lot. That's a lot.
Oh, I'd love it. Yum.
And it activates. Well, y'all are women. What does it mean you eat it with fat? They say you eat this with I have edible honey too. I mean edible THC, the dablicators, and they say you supposed to eat that with fat. Is that like a hamburger? No, they say fatty foods to make the food that sticks to your ribs. Your mother used to tell you that food that sticks to your ribs. That's what you're supposed to use.
Yeah, Jenny's saying butter, like butter.
Yeah. Anything that put butter into your food will intensify the THC and make it last longer in your system.
Oh,
that's what I'm talking about. That fat, good fats. Yeah,
Wow.
but I don't know this. So, Mouse, I need your help on this one.
Well, I eat a lot of good fats. That shit should last forever in me.
It is
Avocados.
It is kind of counterintuitive to the rules as we know them, but
right.
I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna say this is look it up. It's called dablicators.
Yeah, I know what that is.
Yeah, and all I can put it on is a hamburger because that's the only fatty food that I know. But they said she right avocados,
I'll be back.
mangoes, butter. Well, I don't know how to make butter, but yes, you're right. They told me eat avocados. What is good fats, Jenny from the block? See, that's what I want to know. What is other than a hamburger? I don't know what to put this stuff on. With the honey, you can put it on anything. Chicken wings, you know what I'm saying? Anything. But what is good fats? Like good fats foods to eat?
That's debatable. Good fats stay runny no matter what the temperature is. Bad fats, as they say, is like am I getting this right, guys, or am I doing it opposite? But the bad fat is supposed to be like animal fat, anything that would turn solid when at room temperature and not heated up. I'm not sure. Maybe I
don't know, but it's still on my website, so we can go to it and look at it. But that's what I'm trying to figure out. What's good fats and what should you eat? Especially if my back is still hurting, that edible is, because the edible is 895 milligrams of THC in 1 gram. So it's potent. Potent smoking stuff.
Smack.
Tallow
is a solid. Yeah.
Salmon, omega-3s.
Oh, I'm nervous as a cat on a hot tin roof. I'm telling you what. Well, my son, he's moving my RV and he's just like, oh, it's fine, Mom. Don't worry. I got this. I'm like, ugh. I mean, I just had to go mute myself so I could call him and go, okay, remember to come around the other way. Don't come straight through the neighborhood because the RV won't fit through there very well. He's like, Mom, I got that. Yeah, I know you think you got this, but
just breathe.
Mess up my RV.
Breathe. You raised a good, smart kid. He got this.
I know he deals with heavy equipment every day. But it's not heavy equipment. It's my RV.
What do you love more, your kid or your RV? Did you work with me here?
Don't have her answer that question live on YouTube. Girl.
That's right. Don't make me do that.
Go mute. Don't answer that question.
Yes, mute me, AV, right now. Don't let anybody do that. Holy shit, I'd be incriminating myself. Pause.
Natural fats are better for you. I just want to know what's natural fats besides a hamburger and pizza.
Well, put it on the pizza then.
I did one slice of it, and I'll be feeling good. I don't need the whole pizza.
Those spicy calories, they'll give you every time.
Yeah, go. That'll be your birthday gift. You're gonna get some honey, start alive, and go to sleep and be snoring so we all can clip you up.
That is the other reason I don't do nights.
Go clip your ass up.
I have fallen asleep once on the phone on our tea time, but never fallen asleep on camera yet.
I almost did.
I did when Yank was still with me here on the show, and he was talking away, and I was kicked back in the chair. It was when I was in my other studio, and I just turned my chair sideways, and everybody could see me from the side. And pretty soon, they seen my eyes closed, and their head kind of drifted off. They're like, "Gigi's sleeping."
That's when you turn the mic up, and then you just start having a conversation with her snores. So how you feel? So how you like it? I've been going crazy.
Yeah, they thought that was quite funny. Of course, Yank's like, okay, maybe we shouldn't, get too fucked up and be on panel. Oh, now it's a problem. When I do it, it's a problem.
Well, as long as I don't drink, that'd be my best.
Oh, a couple times I did tie a couple on, but I didn't get super hammered or anything. I mean, one time I did feel a little woozy, more than I probably wanted to be, but yeah, walnuts. No, you're saying walnuts are good fats, right? Sorry, I
The
thought
other
you
nut-
were using it as a safety word. That's our safety word around here, Jenny. Careful with that word.
yeah.
Walnut is a safety word.
I did a drinking stream and forgot I didn't have no pants on, so I had to delete that shit. Y'all know we done been
You know,
now.
Well, see, the
It's
problem
one of
with
the
me
reasons
is
I really don't like to have my avatar on, because when Yank and I were doing lives, we never sat behind an avatar. It was always us.
Yeah.
And so now I forget that I'm not behind an avatar or whatever. I mean, hell, you never know what you might find me doing. So like, ugh. I always worry about it's like, shit, is my avatar on?
Remember, I started off camming up doing music, and I'll be dancing, be forgetting I got shorts on. I'll be like, oh shit, turn the camera off. Yeah, I had to stop stop that camming up stuff. I'll be turning
You
up
just
too
needed
much.
a pole.
Yeah, I had some. That's why Christina called me silks. I raised up, had my silk boxes on, like, ooh, my bad. Like that. Forgetting, man. Y'all know. Hey, y'all, if y'all want to know the truth about streamers, if you look down, like from their hips down, they probably got either shorts on or nothing. Y'all, you see is from the chest up. You don't know what be down there. I'm just saying.
that's why people on the news sit at a table.
Y'all just see the top part. Tell them to stand up every now and then. You go see a show.
No, I wouldn't recommend it. Now, my problem with drinking, the first layer of buzz, I just get louder, like really loud, like I can't hear myself, so I get louder. And then second layer, the filter falls off. So no.
Oh, well, I don't go into drinking with the filter, so that's not really an issue. But
No, I mean like my mouth filtered, like it gone. Shit come out of my mouth, you'd be like, I can't believe
that's
you
what I mean.
said that.
I don't go into drinking with the filter, so you can imagine how it is after I start drinking.
Oh, I know.
It's not good.
Stream. I never go on stream with a woman that's drinking. You might as well go down that Walmart aisle and with the women with because no telling what the hell gonna come out their mouth.
That's
give
right.
Give me the light ones. I'm like, girl, people hear us.
Yeah. Just trust the depths of hell before you trust a woman on stream drinking.
Drinking too? Oh Lord, no. You gonna know about all the bitches she hate. I ain't got time for it. I'm good.
And all the positions she loves and all the things. Everything.
All the things. All the things.
All the things.
Fellas, don't do it. Don't do it. Women gonna ask you some uncomfortable questions. So what position do you like in the stream, fellas? In the damn stream. End it.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of a filter. I don't have a lot of a filter anyways. And then it's just worse. I mean, Marvin literally does not let me go out drinking by myself because, that song, Tequila Makes Her Clothes Fall Off. We'll just leave it there.
I would rather say I need a bail bondsman when I deal with you because I think I could.
Well, that's the way. I mean, I'll go to jail naked. My mouth will be going, my clothes will be off. It just won't be good.
That is a t-shirt. I will go to jail naked. Right? That's a t-shirt. That's a t-shirt.
If her mouth's going and her clothes are off, it means she's had too much to drink.
That is I will go to jail naked. Boy, Gigi. That's
hey, Gigi, have you heard who they're putting up for Medicaid and Medicare leadership?
I've heard.
Dr. Oz.
Oh, no. I'm going to tell you that I watched him flip-flop on the whole COVID thing, so I'm not impressed with him at all, and I'd like to I kind of want to poke Trump like with my finger right in the middle of his forehead and go, what are you doing? Think twice.
Oh, we got Republican infighting.
Wow.
We got
I'm
Republican infighting.
yeah, I'm not impressed with that choice at all. Not at all. I think that Oz can be bought in a heartbeat. That's what I think.
He's too CBS-y.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust him with a dead dog. He is a fraud. Yeah, I don't trust him at all.
I hadn't even heard that. He's in the Senate right now, and I'm like, what?
Who?
I didn't hear that coming. I didn't even hear that coming.
Me either.
Damn.
I'm like, Trump, what the it's are you thinking? But you know what? I'm not impressed with that Pam broad either. I don't like her. I haven't liked Pam Bondi. I don't like her.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know none of these people y'all saying. I've been out of politics.
I don't trust her. She's the head of DOJ now. Not impressed.
Yeah, that's power.
She told all the federal employees not to answer the question about what do you do? What's the 5 things you do? Tell me 5 things you do. To the federal employee. Yeah, she told them not to answer that question. Excuse me.
God, I got like 3 shows going on, man. I got the one that Trump, DOJ have all the federal people getting what is it called when you get in front of a truth that machine? Forgot. They think government the lie detector. The lie detector test. They're making all federal people take lie detector tests for Homeland Security because they
those
have
lie detector tests are kind of phony. I see.
But they're not admissible in court.
That's what I mean. I mean,
as a tool in questioning.
That's not what it was used for. If you fail that and you're in intelligence, that means you lose your clearance. That means you can't work that job anymore.
But regardless, because they're using that as part of their meter, and that's bullshit when it doesn't stand up. If it doesn't stand up in court, how the hell does it stand up anywhere? I mean,
it's the set. We have to take it in the military, like every 6 months or a year.
I think it's you
like,
can
think about it. If
you can cheat on
stuff.
You can cheat a lie detector test.
It's
a polygraph.
You can. But if the person that is interviewing you is in your section, which meaning your boss like if your captain is administering the test along with your first sergeant, it's kind of hard because they know you. They see you every day. It's really kind of it'll be like if you have to interview your people and ask them that you're gonna know about everything and you're gonna dig in deep because you know them. Now, when you go above another level, when you got to go to somebody that don't know you, then the lie detector test ain't shit. But if you know them, you are right there nervous than shit because that's my boss. And if you own them like Gigi, if you know them, you're going to know everything that they're saying is either the truth or a lie before that interview even starts. So you're hunting for them, that you are trying to make them lie. That's basically what you trying to make them lie to you.
I don't know. I don't. It's the same way I don't agree with the whole dog thing. Dogs make false fucking positives all the time. I don't trust the whole drug dog thing either because I mean it's the same way with drug tests. I mean you can't. You're putting somebody's life on the line here with a test that you can't 100% say that it's accurate. And so for me, that's the big thing. I mean. You want perfection, but you're not giving the perfection with the test that you are providing. But you want perfection from the person that you want the test for. So that I mean, how can you do that?
I see what you're saying.
That's fucking hypocritical as you get. If we're going to say everybody's on the straight and narrow, then everybody got to be on the straight and narrow. Everybody.
So I guess the question is, how do you prove if it's true or false, the information you get on a polygraph? That is true. How do you prove the truth?
I guess it comes down to the questions that are asked. That
But
whether you
it'll be
can
what you
prove
say.
those
It'll be what
questions.
you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It'll be what you say. You don't know what that person's motive is. So you're right. Mm.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's the same way with the whole dogs and them sniffing around. I mean, a dog trainer can make the dog hit on a false positive. He can make him alert.
And if you are a professional liar, you can do the exact same thing on a polygraph. You can make a false negative. So you are
Exactly.
right. You are definitely right.
So that's the kind of stuff. I mean, if we're gonna, I'm all about, man, holding people accountable, but you got to do it with here's a perfect example. I went for a job on the port at the Port of Portland, and we had to take this test, and it was basically you had to rotate in 2 minutes. You had to do 200 rotations. You sat on your knees with something that looked like a bike pedal in front of you, and it had pressure behind it, and the pressure would become more and more and more, but you had to keep the rotations. You had to get up to 200 rotations in 2 minutes. And if you fell below 198, you flunked the test. If you couldn't do those 198 rotations, they were looking for 200, but they'd take 198. There was a man that was probably 6'7". He was big, and I mean to tell you, he was a good 275. He was and he wasn't really fat. He was just a big man, and he's the one that administered the test for me. This was a longshoreman, very nice guy. He stood there and told me if I would have had to take this test, even back in the day, I think I would have flunked it. I flunked it by one rotation. I got 197 rotations. You want to talk about pissed off. But here's the deal. In that whole process, again, it was fluctuating. The man that was standing there giving me the test couldn't take the test and pass it, but I had to pass it. But he did that job all those years. Mind you, he was a longshoreman. He did all kinds of, working out on the port, whatever, driving truck, working in the grain, whatever it was that he did. Okay. He did that for all those years and then became a trainer or a tester in their corporate office. And yet I had to pass the test, but he didn't and never did and couldn't have. He come right out and said he probably wouldn't have been able to pass that test. Even back in the day, this was a big man. The man in front of me, he barely passed it. He passed it with 200, straight at 200. And he was a good sized man. In fact, that's why I only got 197 is because my brain, he worked me, man. He didn't mean to, he didn't know he was doing that. But watching that big dude lose, I was like, oh shit, I'm going to lose. I'm not going to lose. And I almost did it, but I was so pissed. Just that, I mean, for me, that's that kind of thing where how do you test somebody when you can't test out at that? As a boss, I never made anybody do anything that they couldn't do themselves, that I couldn't do myself. Because it kind of wasn't fair.
This reminds me of, I'm going to have y'all say it, I don't want to say it, of when we hid them prisoners of Iraq and Afghanistan in a certain place, and we couldn't figure out. Everything Gigi said is right. When you put them on a polygraph, the only thing that you couldn't test was motive. Mm-hmm. Couldn't test it. They dislike you, but you could never test, will they fulfill the mission? Motive. Mm-hmm. That's right. That's deep, but damn, that's a good question, Gigi. Let me write that shit down.
Jenny, I think I don't know if you just everything I see you agree with, and Chili Dog, probably you as well. This whole channel got started due to somebody else's channel, which usually is how it happens. But he was actually a retired cop, and He can teach you all the crookedness about law enforcement that you'd ever want to know. And so he's actually in my description. And it's the channel's called Good Luck America, and it's Rick Gore. Anyways, you guys would probably get off on his channel. He does his lives now, though, are not done on Good Luck America because CommieTube has struck him so much that he's told him to piss up a rope. They demonetized him. He has like 187,000 subs. Anyway, so now he does it over on Twitter under, you could just look up Rick Gore, Gore. But anyways, that's where he does his lives on Saturday nights. You'll like him. He's I think you guys will. The one thing is he gives women you get no free tickets over there. So if you got a hard time, yeah, if you have any type of a hard time with like there's certain jobs he just doesn't think women should have, which I kind of have to agree. There's certain jobs I don't think men should have either, and he agrees with that.
True, me too.
Mm-hmm.
I damn sure agree.
Inya.
Oh, I put oil in their mouths because I want to do a show, and only you know this because of your situation with oil. They said 2 years ago, and I don't know if this is true, so we're gonna have to do a deep dive. They said for the first time in history, and only you know this, oil was paid for in the oil market with crypto.
Wow.
I know, and they said that it changed the game because United States can no longer sanction money, and I wanted to work on that story because you know that side of it.
Wow.
See, that's why I knew you would be excited. Or that's why I put oil in there.
Yeah, let me know. Yeah.
I know.
We'll do one. I'll make a couple of phone calls and check out a little broader than what I know. But wow, that's interesting.
But think about it's supposed to happen in the last 2 years. That's what sparked United States selling off its resources. That situation right there. And it was Russia I think it was China purchased oil from Russia with crypto, or Russia played. It was something underhanded. But we need to get on that one.
Huh. Hey, Brent.
I want to work that one, girl.
Brent.
That's crazy.
What is? I know. That changed the game, wouldn't it, Mouse? That would change the game.
I don't know. It's kind of mixing world, isn't it?
From what I heard.
I mean, because we still use oil as currency too.
Yeah, but imagine you don't have to pay how do you pay for oil on the world market? You know this. With cash. Now, because Russia is the master of cryptocurrency, that's why all these North Korea, China, all the bad companies can purchase oil from them now using crypto. Well, that's how they got past the laws. That's what I want to work with you, because it's deep. It's probably some what is it called? The black sites, the bad people.
The black market.
Yeah, I think they're doing some stuff. No, not the black market. The internet behind the internet. What is that called?
The dark
deep
web.
The dark web. That right there. I wanted to work with you on it. It's gonna be deep.
Okay.
I just love this one. I'm gonna love this one. The dark web. Thank you, Wolfen. Yeah.
You get in trouble playing back there.
No comment. No comment. Let's go on to something else. Okay. I know.
Unsalted butter and coffee. I've heard that, but I still haven't tried that. I don't know about that. Yeah.
I heard people drinking butter coffee. I've heard
It's
that word.
I've heard it in the sense that it cuts down on heartburn when you drink coffee. A lot of people get real bad heartburn.
Hmm. What? You want to get freaky in the kitchen? What just happened?
I don't know. How do we land in the kitchen?
There we go. Brent hit it straight. There you go. Thank you, Brent, man. I just looked at the chat. He right.
Yeah. Russia has begun using
He right.
cryptocurrencies in oil transactions with China and India.
Thank you.
To circumvent Western sanctions.
Hey, there you go. Yeah. Yep. That's why they're becoming the major player in the world market, because now any foreign country that United States has deemed either terrorist or don't mess with them, they can go to Russia right now with crypto. Just don't need it now. So it changed the game. It changed the game.
Hey, Arby.
Hey, Arby.
Don't eat too much cake. I'll try not to. Thank you, Arby.
Brent hit it out the park. I know, man. That my mouse is gonna be a good one. Because I know you know certain things that I'm learning from you on that subject. So you would be an expert on what this really means in the global market.
Yeah. But even still, with all that, you have to understand that the difference in everybody's oil. There's a difference. Some people's oil is worth more. Some people's ain't.
But it's not about good oil and bad oil. It's about it's about the sanctions.
Okay, but that plays into the sanctions. If it's bad oil, they can't sell it for as much. The price is cheaper because they have to move it to a place that has to refine it first. Canada.
But that's now you understand why Russia and the Middle East has become big players now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I hear what you're saying about the good belt.
That's what I'm saying. Middle East oil is just as bad. Remember, it's in sand. It's not in limestone like it is.
But what I'm saying is, if you are outside the United States, where do you get your oil from? Them. Now anybody can buy from them. It changes the game. Now, why you think North Korea is on the playing market now, and China is on the playing market now? You've never heard of them in 10, 15, 20 years until now, because now they can pay to play. Remember, we was worrying about Palestine. We was worrying about what's all them country, Iran. Why you think they're on the uprise now? This is why. Oil.
Well, just keep drilling, boys. Just keep drilling.
Figuring out why people put butter in coffee. It has something to do with intermittent fasting. While in a fasting state, you can drink black coffee and putting a fat into it for energy. Okay, thank you. Like, good stuff. Because I knew it was starting to be a thing. I knew people was putting butter in their coffee.
I haven't tried that yet.
I haven't either.
They said it's nasty. It tastes nasty.
Yeah, I'm not sure I would like it. I already put creamer in, so I'm pretty sure that covers in the whole butter scheme of it.
Me too. And they're doing it with espressos too, man. Gigi, they are putting the butter at the end and just putting that espresso, so they're getting that fat that way. But I would be like you. I'm like, I don't think that would be appeasing.
The oily coffee. Good. I mean, it'll melt in coffee, just oily coffee.
Wanda said it's good. I'll try it. Oh, no creamer. Ooh.
Canada has some of the most natural resources. If their leadership wasn't half owned by China, and they had Canada First leadership. They could become a world leader if they manufactured. And with a refinery, I don't know why we don't just give them a refinery.
Instead, Canada has to send their oil to the U.S. to refine it. True.
Mhm.
That's why. What's that pipeline that went through the Native American property, and that's why they had an issue? What was that pipeline name?
The Canadian pipeline.
And that's why it was a big issue, because that was for refining oil, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yep.
Oh. Keystone Pipeline. Keystone. Yeah. That's why it was important. See what happened when you start talking? All this information come out. Show the key lime.
I'm still trying to figure out butter in the coffee.
Me too. I'm having two conversations. I just think it would be nasty, but I'll try it. I got an espresso. Well, I got my new espresso. Energy.
Oh, okay. When Lady Autumn's talking about when you're fasting.
Okay.
That you can put it in your coffee for fat energy.
Okay. If you go to work. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Carbs were energy. I don't know.
You burn through your fat and you get tired. Yeah, like when you do a long run when we was in the military, they'll tell you stock up on carbohydrates and because you're gonna lose weight on that long ass run. So you got to have some fat because your body gonna eat it up.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a refill.
Keto coffee, Wanda. Keto coffee. I'm looking it up. Okay, Gigi. Gigi, you gonna try the butter coffee?
Ooh, I don't think so. I got creamer and it's got. I'm pretty sure there's coffee in that or butter in that. Arby said, "Can you just pull the plug yourself into the wall socket and get energy?" Yeah, here it comes from the walls. Right? Just plug it in.
Okay. Thank you, Gigi.
You're welcome.
No, I need to hurry up now. So I need to go get your order. See, I want to do a share screen, but I'm scared to, the name of the store. So that's what I'm nervous about, that part.
RB's going to check out more victims. Have a good day.
Victims, I like that.
Coconut.
He said he'll be streaming on Sunday.
Okay.
About the burb flu.
Harvey always makes us do hard homework.
I know.
Yeah, that's why your chicken there when we ain't got no damn eggs.
He acts like he's trying to teach us something or something.
We're soaking it. Don't say we're not.
Oop.
Sucks. I'm always learning shit from him.
I
It just
know.
sucks.
Yeah, he has
see
a
you later,
great
India.
big time knowledge.
I won't be here much longer because I gotta. My son has now driven off with my RV to his house.
She nervous.
I am
now.
nervous as a cat on a hot
She's
tin
nervous. I
dude.
know, man. You can hear it in her voice. She's shaking.
Oh my gosh.
All that caffeine done hit her. That sativa ain't working. Oh, she a mess right now, man.
Oh Lord, yeah, I would. Yeah, at this point, he's like, okay, I'm gonna take it to my house and pressure wash it. I'm like, okay, You don't want to just wait like another, I'll be done with my life by 10. He's like, no, I'll just go. You can meet me there. Okay. Fine. Do it.
Once again,
Inside, I'm screaming. He knows I am too.
I'm finna go to my dispensary. So, see my house. GG, love you, girl.
Thank you. Hey, call me. I mean, call me later.
Gotcha. I
Okay.
already know. All right.
Hey, oh, see you later, Avy. I didn't realize he was
Bye,
leaving. Okay.
baby.
Happy
Big dog,
birthday
Mom.
to you, Mouse. Just getting our power back. Alarm didn't go off.
I stayed up to howl at the blood
last
moon
night.
last night. All right, now you got to play your birthday card for Big Dog.
Oh, yes. Let's do it. Wouldn't you know it? I got to find it first. Here we go. There we go.
Mouse wakes up with the morning glare. Sugar's melted in the humid air. Eyes sharp like a blade she twists. Hunting truth in a world that resists. Wave on wave she rides this life. Cutting through the chaos, the edge of a knife. Sugar on her tongue, but fire in her vein. Mouse won't stop, she embraces the strain. Birthday candles barely hold the flame. She's got questions that don't play the tame. Truth's her compass and storms untold. Mouse don't bend, she's a fist to hold. Wave on wave she fights to steer through shadows lurking, clear yet unclear. Sugar's sweet but her mind's no fool. Mouse rides hard like breaking the rule. The sleuth in her soul won't let her sleep. She digs to the roots while others scrape deep. The sugars are light, but she hides the scars. Riding the tide, chasing falling stars. Wave on wave, she owns the scene. Life ain't soft, it cuts clean unseen. Mouse with her sugar and sharp wit sting. Birthday queen riding life's wild swing.
That's my favorite part.
My porn star flag.
Wanda, let me, at your phone's defense, I actually had set it for 9 and then I changed it to 8 my time. So that's how come it wasn't your phone's fault, hon. Let me stand up for, I know, I love the Speedo too, Jenny. It's fucking perfect. Got a pole with that dancer, right? I think he had his own pole. He came with a pole.
I'm looking.
I think it was more like a, huh?
Like AI me is hot.
Right?
Yeah.
All the AIUs. I was having fun with it. I don't know if you notice at the very end the little mouse underneath your swing.
Yeah.
That's the only place you'll see the mouse, is that little mouse right underneath the swing. I couldn't leave the mouse
Now,
out.
on the end of it, I'm at the very dock, at the end of the dock.
Yes, at the end of the dock, right underneath you.
Yeah.
That one, I'm sure, really is you. Okay, you better hurry, Ma, because I'm closing up shop pretty soon. My son's got my RV, and I'm nervous as caught on a hot tin roof. Of course, I could let Mouse continue on if she wanted to. It'd be no big deal. But yeah, I'm definitely a little flustered just thinking about it all. Like,
Breathe. It will be okay. Just keep telling. It will be okay.
I'm sure it will.
You're
But
going
man,
to worst case scenario. Breathe. He's got this.
I know.
You trust him. He's got this, Mom.
I'm sure he does. I'm sure he does. It's just one of those things where, I know how he can act sometimes, like, oh, I got it. Just, dude, this is my RV. If I get you yanking and banking this sumbitch, we're going to have words that you ain't going to like.
Yeah. Yes,
Yes, you and Mouse can burn it down, bring strippers. Yep. Have them popping out of the cake. You went to your room by 10 last night?
She didn't get to see the blood moon. It was too cloudy.
Oh. Yuck. That sucks. I actually went to bed at 10 o'clock my time, too. I knew I had to get up at the crack of jack this morning because I wanted to get my shower out of my way and all my stuff done. I actually wanted to have my dishes out of the way because it's just like, 2 plates and a pan and a little bit of silverware and a couple cups. Because I got to empty my dishwasher first to do that. And I didn't get that far. It was wild, would be scary if I did not know what it was. Oh, the blood moon? Oh, I had no idea. Didn't even see it. We used to get them all the time in Idaho, but I mean, aren't they from smoke?
It's from the way the sun reflects, I guess. It's more of a red color. I don't remember. It just turns red. I don't know. Eclipse, all that, blah, blah.
The blood moon over Oregon. All right, let's see what they lie to me about. What is a blood moon? The stunning, spectacular.
The earth blocks the sun. That's a red shadow. Thank you, Mom.
Was the result of a total lunar eclipse when the sun and the earth and the moon align. As the moon moved through the shadow of the earth, it was also being illuminated by the light from the sun, causing the moon to appear as if it was dipped in a deep blue or deep red hue. Got it. Okay. Well, we used to get moons that looked just like that, and it was after fires or during fires. Looked just like that blood moon. I can't remember what we called them. Maybe
in Texas when we got them, it was just a really big moon. Of course, Texas is flat, so you can see it come up and go down, but it was like 3 times the size in the sky. Next one will be in 2048.
So 23 years from now. All righty. I went to bed at 2:30 and looked out the window and couldn't see anything, but I did notice the sky was darker. I don't know. I wake up so many times a night and I pretty much look over at the window to see if it's light out yet and whether I can get up or not. Can I get up now? I feel like a little kid. I don't want to be here. I want to go to bed when I get there, but as soon as I wake up, that's it. I'm up. I might as well just get out of bed.
I told my kids that when they were, smaller than school age. Mm-hmm. Like, if Mr. Sun is not up, you cannot get up, go back to bed.
Well, that's funny because my daughter-in-law uses this noise thing for Lou, and it has all these different colors, and she has it set so when he goes to bed, it's on blue, and it stays on blue all night. And when it turns orange, that means he can get out of bed. And he literally will not get out of bed if it's not orange. And I'm like, okay, but wait, like, what if something's wrong and he doesn't get out of bed because the fucking thing's orange?
Right.
I mean, he's not a robot. Why can't, I mean, I don't understand why he can't get out of bed. It makes no sense to me, but it's their rules. Not at my house. He can jump out of bed anytime he wants. But you know what he does? He gets out of bed, he runs to the door, and he looks, because usually by the time he gets up, I'm already awake, because I'm already laying in there going, is he awake yet? Is he awake yet? And finally, I'm just like, fuck it. I might as well get up and have a couple cups of coffee before he gets up. So he'll go over and open up the door and look out the door, and then he shuts the door and runs back to his bed. I'm like, why do you do that, buddy? And Sean's like, well, because we told him he had to, otherwise he said, Mom, it's 6 o'clock. He's wanting to get out of bed. So you make him laying there awake from 6 to 7. No, you're really not doing that. I mean, that's great. You can, but not really. Hey, Bruce, what's up?
Hey, Bruce. How you been?
Has Kat stopped in? Nope. And shared her drugs with us yet? No. She's keeping them all to herself.
I think she's having a outer body experience and she's cloned her. I don't know. I think she thinks she's her nurses. They're all named Kat, Kathy.
Kathy, and Katie.
And Kay.
Yeah, that's what it was. Not Kat. It was Kay, Kathy, and Katie. And she's pretty sure she's living in the Twilight Zone. And then she has a robot in her room. Now she's certain she's living in the Twilight Zone.
Yeah, she's not okay with it. It's weird. And it's going to upset her friend, Gigi.
You know, what's funny is I was impressed at how bossy she was with the nurses. Like, no, I don't want to do that. Or, yeah, I need you to do this. Or I was like, right on. Good. You got to be assertive like that. I mean, you don't want to be a bitch because they're taking care of you, but you also want to make sure they understand. And usually most people that have residents like that or patients like that they'll kind of abide by what they're wanting because they don't want to deal. They can tell you're kind of snappy or snippy or whatever. And they're like, I don't want to deal with that. Let's just give her whatever she wants. Cause I can tell I had quite a few, man. I would just rather give them what they wanted than listen to them bitch. Cause they were better bitchers than I was being able to listen to it. So I can give them what they want. Yeah. Rosie. I'm sorry. No. That Rosie, that just teaches those nurses not to go answer their call lights. That's what that does. Ain't nobody, I know better. Enabling.
Yes.
I love that that's the first words out of her mouth to the nurse. Oh, my friend Gigi's never going to want that robot.
Yeah, she's not going to be okay with that.
Well, and then when the nurse came in and asked her a question or something, and Kathy answered, and then I said, and take that robot with you. And she said the nurse just kind of looked at the phone like, what the hell?
Did she tell you she was getting the measles back?
No, she is not. She knows better. No, she ain't. I will fly out today. I will be in that hospital today. Oh.
Yeah, I still want the Rosie. Y'all can have your flying cars. Just please give me the Rosie.
But do we get what that means? Okay, so like this robot that went in here, that's in her room, she pushes her button because she needs help, okay? That's what you push the button for. I got to pee. I woke up and I got to pee bad, okay? Or I got to shit and I got to shit bad, right? She pushes the button, and now she waits, and she waits, and she waits. And after so long, the robot answers her and says, Kathy, what is it that I can do for you? And then she says, I gotta pay, or I gotta whatever it is she's gotta do. Now she's gotta wait. I mean, now they sound the alarm. Now she's gotta wait for the nurse to actually get there. Okay.
Hey,
She's already waited however long it was for fucking Rosie to get her ass awake and ask her the question. Now the nurses, that's totally enabling these nurses. Do your fucking job. When the light goes off, bitch, get in there.
don't send Rosie. That's
Fuck. Hey, outlaw, what's up? Mm-mm. Yeah, I just don't see any sense in it. All right. Ma, are you coming out?
Rosie is supposed to be for vacuuming and dishes, not the hospital. Rosie was not a
Right?
hospital thing. She was a maid.
Yeah.
And nanny. She did a lot of nannying too. That's what I appreciated. But like she
just-
walked around everywhere she walked, she vacuumed. Her belly was the dishwasher and the garbage and everything. Like it was great.
Do you realize at this rate, I mean, nobody's going to even know how to drive anymore. The cars are going to drive them around. And then if you're lucky, it won't lock you in and burn you up. I mean, people aren't going to know how to drive anything. Oh, sorry. I just knocked her down. Sorry, man. People.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Big Dog Mom. Thank you.
I thought it was fun watching Gigi. Gigi, you did a great job with that card. Yeah.
I love
I
it.
don't know.
I love it.
It was nothing like hers. That's the one she did for me. Jeez. I was impressed with that.
You did great. Yeah.
I did. I thought he was good.
Yeah.
You have to listen to it over and over to get all the because it's a lot in one little bit. So you got each time you listen to it, you'll catch a new little piece of it.
It's very wordy.
Yeah.
And there's actually some more mouse. I was gonna actually, I don't know. I think I can send them to you. And
She had a shit ton.
Yeah. There was a bunch of them that, you might like parts of them or whatever. You could just actually cut out parts of them if you wanted to and just do like little pieces in shorts or whatever and use those in your show, I'm sure. And it's just basically that Suno AI songwriter thing.
Cool.
Yeah. There wasn't any country though.
There wasn't, and I was a little annoyed that they really didn't give you an option. The one that they gave me the closest to, they screwed it up.
Uh-oh, hold on.
Okay. Yeah, the one that they did, the first one that I did, they just messed it all up. I mean, I was kind of bummed with that. I mean, it sounded okay till you heard the second one. Come on. And then it was like, oh yeah.
Is there?
Yeah.
I can see my avatar. Is it echoing?
Just a minute. Yeah. Let me look at your stuff.
Yeah, I'm on the road. That's why I charge my phone.
Let's see. You know what? I think yeah, it's open.
You like that, don't you?
I see your stuff.
You like that? That's good stuff, man. Got
You ready for
a I don't know what it could be. I can't hear myself on this end. What's happening? So
yeah, it's echoing. So if you can you swipe down on your phone?
There it is. Is that echoing now?
Yeah. So if you can swipe down on your phone or swipe up, it should show you've got more. Do you have an Android or an iPhone?
Android.
Okay. So actually swipe up on your phone.
Swipe up.
Where's Rosie when you need her?
Right? Once you swipe up, you should be able to swipe up one more time, and it'll pull up all your windows you have open, and then you can close that YouTube.
Oh, okay. I got
StreamYard.
Yeah.
Or YouTube. The link.
All right. Let's see if that helps.
Hopefully that does the trick. Oh, shit. It just took him out. He'll figure it out.
Maybe he'll close them all out and come back.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Yeah. And if you're listening, Outlaw, still, you do have a link in Discord. So, okay. Now you put him up, mouse. See what happens.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I took it off. And
Better. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
So I'll have to keep in mind from now on, if I'm on the phone, get rid of the other page physically.
Or mute it and grab the link.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Nope. We're echoing.
Oh, shit.
Why is it doing that?
I don't know. I'm not going to be out. I'm not going to be out very much longer anyway, so I'll be able to get back to my
To your computer.
yeah. I'll probably just have to wait till I get back then.
Okay. I'm gonna go, but maybe Mouse will want to stay on with Mon. Hang out. I don't mind. I know Mouse won't. I know Mouse won't let Mon burn it to the ground.
Let's see if I got.
Ma, you even sound like a tip and laugh with echoing.
Yeah, I got these storms. Got these storms rolling in tomorrow and today, so I'm kind of on edge.
Yeah, they're supposed to be nasty.
Golly, man, that's one thing I hate.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Pull this big badass Ford Focus to the pumps and put some go-go juice down its neck.
Chuck the price out of speaker now.
Fuck, I bet it's on the other side. All right, I'll I hope I ain't still echoing, man.
You are.
God damn. All right. I'll be back.
Okay. Be careful.
Bye. Fucking audio issues.
Yeah.
They so suck. But it happens. So anyways, I am going to go. If you ladies would like to stay on here and visit, I wished I could, but I told my son that I would hurry up, get dressed, and get my ass down there, and I'm still in my robe, so still got to get dressed.
Okay, Gigi. It's gonna be okay.
It is. I know it is. But I hope you have.
Do for them? The boys can't handle it?
Well, it's my RV, and
not
I just
Gigi, no, not to Gigi.
Oh, no, they can't. I need to be there.
It's your standards. It's not the boys can't handle it. It's you.
That's
need
right.
To
it's my standards that are an issue.
Okay.
That's exactly right. Otherwise, it would be. But if I come back and you guys are still on here, trust me, I'll pop back in.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna let you guys go, and you have fun.
All right.
All
Be
right,
careful.
Gigi. Thank you.
You're welcome. Right, and play that song as much as you want.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye, Jenny. So, how is the weather where you are, Big Dog? Is it still sunny?
It is. It's beautiful. But I was worried about you because that what Outlaw just said. I was watching Ryan Hall, y'all, and he was talking about Saturday and Sunday, the storms being bad.
Yeah.
Like tornado stuff, just crazy stuff.
Well, that's the good thing about being up here in the mountains is as high as I am, it kind of cheese grades the clouds away from us. But, you know, there's other valleys out through here that can catch a tornado. But
yeah, we've had them here. I never thought we'd have them here. And I've seen a couple over the years, some too close for comfort.
Oh, yeah.
We moved north from Charlotte. It was like we couldn't wait to get away from the tornadoes, but holy smokes.
I think Tornado Alley moved over a whole time zone towards the east. I really do.
I do too. It seems that way. Yeah.
They're more through, you know, Louisiana, Alabama, all the way to Georgia, instead of being up Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, you know.
Yeah. It's wild. Mm. We did both, Gigi. And it's still early.
That's still early. It's only 1 o'clock.
I know.
We ain't busted out the liquor yet, Gigi.
Yeah, like yesterday talking about apple pie moonshine. I thought, holy smokes. Oh.
That does kind of sound good though.
What are you gonna do for your birthday?
Well, depending on the weather, we're gonna watch it. But we were gonna go out to the China buffet and hang out, meet everybody up there, the mom, the baby, and then we were gonna go back to my daughter's and hang out with the baby.
Oh, cool. Cool.
She freaked little mama out. What was it? Yesterday, day before yesterday. She just by chance got over on the side of her crib and pulled herself up to a standing position. Oh my God. And my daughter went berserk. Oh my God. I'm not ready for this. She's not ready for this. We can't do this.
Yeah, well, buckle up, Mom. You got years to go.
Yeah. I started laughing and said, well, she's about mobile. Look out.
Yeah. Yeah. Batten down the hatches, stick plugs and everything, hide all the stuff. It's gonna
Yeah. Put everything up. It is, you know, from switching to, you know, that to a toddler is everything has to go up 5 feet in the house. Everything has to go above 5 feet. Like,
and this is her first?
Yeah.
Yeah, which makes it even scarier. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you watch mamas after their first, you know, if they have another few, by the third or fourth one, they're like, yeah, just let them run. Just let them go.
Yeah, it was like, I remember my first one. I was the same way. Did you wash your hands? Are you sick? You know, the whole list. By that fourth one, I was like, hey, look, there's a dirty dirt pile.
Hold on.
Here, hold my kid. You know?
Hold on. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, sorry. Don't get the upstruck.
It's okay.
Oh man. It's a wonder they still come the way the dogs bark, stand at the door and bark. Because I got the door open. Because it's so nice.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, okay. But they're letting me know. It's like better than a doorbell.
I'm coming in. I'm going out. I'm coming in.
I know. You go to the mailbox. Hi, where you been? Yeah. Exactly, Jenny. Put everything away you don't want broke. Yeah. It can get bad. It's like, oh, family heirloom. We didn't need that. Yeah. But it's a joy. It's a joy having them.
I guess we could make it look less like Gigi's and just really mess with it here. There we go.
Play with the buttons, Mouse. Play with the buttons. I thought Kat may try to come in.
She might. I don't know exactly what her day's going to tell today. Surely they won't get her up today.
I don't know. Art, you know, what?
Do what?
Art's. He said, "Crap! I've got to get the doc to change the drugs or quit mixing them with booze. I must be on the wrong channel."
Mouse got all the magic keys. Don't y'all know?
Yeah, we've taken over, Art. We've stolen the ship. Yeah. We're sailing away.
Yeah, that's it.
There you go. Yeah, when Gigi found the picture of the one with the blunt, that was too funny. I mean, some of the pictures she was showing us, it was like, oh, that's cool. That's cool.
There, that's another boy.
Yeah.
There we go.
Well.
Oh, that's too little. There we go.
So what was AV doing?
Mixing music. And I think he was talking about, he was wanting to find out about oil and crypto. I don't know. I don't do crypto, so.
I don't either. Don't care to. It's just like the BRICS, you know, all those nations trying to get in the BRICS. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see if they find their gold.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Did he ever, did they ever go?
They haven't yet. No. No.
And
it blows me away. I'm like, you cannot tell me over all these years, no president has ever said, hey, let's check our bank. You know, let's check our vault.
I agree.
You know, inventory. Shit, I do that with food, much less gold. It just makes no sense.
Right?
Yeah. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. And what do you do if it's not there? What's Trump going to do? I mean, seriously. It is BS, Wanda.
I don't know. I mean, you prosecute, but
who?
How would you find a paper trail on that? You know,
exactly. Well, I know there's a lot of gold coming back in to Fort Knox from Europe, but that's money that was lent out. It's not like they're all panicking saying, okay, it's, you know, not gold in there, blah, blah, blah. But I'm like, okay, well, how do we know do you have to check every bar for it being legit?
And gold can be melted down so easy.
Exactly. So it just, I don't know, the whole thing's shaky. Why he took us off that to begin with makes no sense.
I don't either. Now,
and I know we've got gold in other places. I'm not sure where all, but I know there's like 2 or 3 other places too. So Fort Knox is not the only one, but still.
Lady A says there's gonna be a stack of IOU papers sitting there.
Yeah, no shit. It's just crazy. Yeah. It's scary stuff. But I'm like, all those senators tried to get in there, like Rand Paul and them and his dad years ago. Why wouldn't they let him in? If it was legit and okay, why wouldn't they let him in? It's not like they're going to haul a bunch of gold out in their truck.
Right.
I don't know.
At least walk them through it, you know.
Well, that was all they asked for, you know, just to get a visual. It's not like they were going to do a chip test or something on it to see if it was legit. And how many bars are in there? You can't just do it.
And how many of them have been replaced with just gold plated?
Exactly. Exactly.
That is true.
I don't know.
It's a crazy world we live in. If you thought we'd have had these conversations 20 years ago, I'd have told you, no way, crazy. Crazy.
Yeah.
The thought of, actually, let's go back even before Trump. The thought of Trump being president is still crazy. The thought of Elon being in our government working for, it's crazy. It's not a bad thing, but it's wow.
Or like the Democrats wanting to shut down government. I think Chuck Schumer changed his mind at the last minute. That was wild. I'm like, all these years they've screamed, you can't shut the government down. You're going to, you know, everybody's going to go hungry. And here they were threatening to do it. And I'm like, wow, y'all have really gone off the deep end here.
Yeah.
It's like upside down. Where's Geraldo? Yeah. He needs to be on the scene, lady. Yeah. Inquiring minds want to know.
He also, didn't he go into King Tut's or something like that? Wasn't that Geraldo? God, that was like back
I
in
don't
the
remember.
80s.
And it was empty. So he did, lady? It into the real world. Chicago. Al Capone.
Hey,
I went as Al
Teresa.
Capone one year for Halloween.
Thank you, Teresa. Hello, honey.
Good to see ya. Oh, wow. All right, lady, get on it then. That's your job for the day. Call up Geraldo and ask him.
Yeah. Tell him to go back and see what we got. Somebody get in there.
Yeah, get on it. Get down on it. Mm-hmm.
But the same goes for even doing
wow.
what Elon's doing. You know, why has nobody ever really done it? They always
Well,
say they
yeah.
intend on doing it, but nobody's ever done it. And now that we are, they're angry. They are so upset.
That's the part that, like I said, it feels upside down. They've screamed about it for years. Waste, abuse, and fraud, blah, blah, blah. And yet they're complaining because he's doing it. Saying that he's the unelected president. And I'm like, no, he doesn't have any power. He's just showing you the books. He's an auditor. That's it.
Yep.
It's just they're scared because they know that all this is coming out and the truth is coming out and they're being exposed.
And their smoke screen is Elon's after our money. The guy's swimming in it. He does not want, the last $300.
Somebody's Social Security. Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He doesn't need my money.
No.
He really doesn't.
No. And it's just like Trump losing money to become the president. He did the first time.
And they still cried, oh, it's all about money. Yeah. The whole gaslight. But I'm so glad that's over. It's crazy that they still think they can sit and gaslight us.
Yeah.
And I sit and watch these hearings in the Congress and in the Senate. And, we're rapidly rolling bills through, trying to fix stuff. And we've got Democrats that are sitting there during these hearings, putting on shenanigans that have absolutely nothing to do with the topic.
Yeah.
It's just insane.
Yeah, wasted time and our dollar.
Yeah.
They're not in charge anyway. Yeah, I tend to agree with that. Yeah.
We were trying to get the Lake and Riley bill passed. And the Democrats spent the entire time of their speaking time pissing and moaning about him letting the people out, the people he pardoned from January 6th. Like that's all and it was like, that's not even the discussion. We're going to have one and it's going to be with immigration and y'all can say all this.
Yeah.
Y'all will have y'all's time to bitch about that. But this is about this girl, this young woman who should still be here if y'all hadn't opened the border. And y'all want to cry about the violent people we let out of prison because of January 6th.
Or the mayors that are keep them there. That's beyond. It's like, why? Why? I can't wrap my head around that style of thinking.
And it was so violent. They kept throwing the vocabulary word violent, the violent criminals he let out. And I'm thinking, one woman died that day.
It's because a policeman shot her.
Yeah, okay, yeah. And okay, there was the heart attack a couple of days following it from the cop. Attack that too. But violence, what are y'all talking about?
Yeah.
y'all, I mean, they made it out like we just came in with guns ablazing that day. And I'm like, what are y'all talking about?
Yeah. No, we didn't take guns that day.
No.
Art's comment, if either Musk or Trump were actually auditors, I'd say good deal, but neither of them could actually find the fraud. So it's not chaos with no purpose.
Oh,
Okay, I
that's
haven't
just
had that.
kind of fraud.
Well, that's what Elon's doing, from what I gather.
Hang
I
on.
mean, okay. Yeah, Art, from what I gather, like I'll give this as an example. In the Social Security, they found all these people that were way beyond dead, probably. That's to me fraud. Somebody's getting a check that shouldn't get a check if they're not still living on Social Security. So I don't understand your point. Hey, I agree, lady. I agree. Yeah, just like the retirement for anyone in government, in that vault way down underground, that it's all paper, it's handwritten paper, etc. They don't have a computer system for that part. So it takes like a year and a half to get somebody actually retired and off the system. That makes no sense in 2025.
I agree. No sense in it.
I agree, lady, too. Yeah, I mean, what's it going to hurt? Give it a shot. At least they're trying. You know, if they make mistakes, I'm sure they'll come along and say, well, shit, sorry, my bad. I messed up on that one. I think they're both able to do that as humans and then, correct it. But at least they're trying to fix this stuff. Show
I
me the
agree.
money. It's not all talk and no action. They're actually trying to do action.
It's the fact that somebody finally came along and put a plan into action, an actual plan, one that I think will work.
I do too. Okay, Art. I'll accept that. I don't know. I don't know for sure. I just know when I first heard that, it was a shock factor. I'm like, what? How can this be? There again, 2025. How can this be? I don't know.
Oh, that's even worse than to me, like, so our Social Security register is still on paper. I mean, we have to give our Social Security number for this, for that.
Yeah. And the part that gets me is that was not something the government it wasn't a slush fund for them to draw money from to use in dire times, whatever. And they've done that over the years. The government has borrowed money from the Social Security, which was set up to be like a savings plan for people working.
Yeah, that's not the government's money to borrow from. That's the people's. That's the money the people paid in from every check.
We figured it up. Yeah, we figured it up recently. If we had taken that money and put it in savings or, different stocks, let's just say pick a stock and put it in that, we could have retired like in half the time versus letting the government use that money without us making any money on it.
They're making the money on it, and that's the whole thing. They hold our money and pocket the interest that the bank, pays on it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You think about it. Banks can't stay open if they don't make interest on our stuff. Take money. They take our money.
Yeah.
If we go and say buy a car, buy a house, they use it. We make those payments with interest. They take that money and invest it or whatever. And although a lot of them are going under, but still.
Yeah.
It's our money they're using.
It is. That's money that's come out of our check.
Mm-hmm. Art, do you drink coffee or moonshine for breakfast?
I don't know. He's checking
I
his
like picking on him.
messages. He's like, man, I drove to Gigi's and everybody but Gigi was there. What is happening?
Yeah. And I know he doesn't like Trump, and that's okay. We can have difference of opinions. Yeah.
I ran a business. I was a computer programmer for 5 years, and I'm a mechanical engineer by training. From my perspective, it's just chaos. And I can see that. I can see that.
Art, is there anything you haven't done? Well, get up in there then, Art. Go apply for a job. Tell them, look, y'all ain't doing this shit right. We need something done. Let's get it done right. I'm the chaos coordinator. I'm here to fix your shit.
I'm just a chaos understander.
Yeah. They got a t-shirt for you and everything, I'm sure.
But it's got an order in its own way.
Yeah. I mean, I think so. I hope so. Just from what I've seen.
I expect the stock market itself, the actual stock market, to actually fluctuate a lot through this. A lot of drops, maybe a lot of rises, but
yeah,
until we get all the dishes put back in the cabinet, if you will, straight order, the stock market is going to dance because nobody knows what to do about it.
Mm-hmm. Everybody's unsettled. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I agree, Jenny. I agree. They work for us.
Yes, I did, Lady Autumn. I did notice that this year.
Hard.
String 3. It made my head hurt. I had to increase my modern class load in alcohol overindulgence.
I think I took that course too. Yeah. No, I didn't even think about it, lady. It's 4:20.
We were saying that the other day that Easter seemed late this year.
I couldn't figure out why Kat kept telling me it was early this year, and I'm like, I don't think so. She said, why is it so early? And I'm like, I don't know. And then she asked me the other day, why is it so late? And I'm like, I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh.
I'm not even sure. We changed it. It can bounce from March to April. I've seen it in March before, at the end of March.
I have too. Yeah. Changes, improvements need to be made, but they are not going about it the right way. Americans. Okay, what way should they do it? What would be your suggestion? I mean, people have talked about it for years. Oh, there's waste, fraud, and abuse, blah, 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 but no one's ever done anything. So, it's like inventing the wheel. If this is the first time it's done, they're going to make mistakes. I mean, I didn't come up with how to do it, so I don't know if there's a different way.
Right. But I think the things that they're doing, they're solid plans. I can see that they could work. I hope they do work.
Well, yeah. Well, you got to find the problem first in order to fix the problem.
Yeah.
It's just like a mechanic. If your vehicle is, like, say your engine's knocking, you got to find out what the problem is before you can fix it. It's the same with our country, with our budget, with everything. With everything. If you don't know what the problem is, you can't fix it.
Exactly.
So I'm all for anybody willing to try. And they're doing it for free, which tells me they're not in it for the paycheck or the money. So
You don't like the daylight savings time, Lady Autumn?
Hey, Hairbag.
Welcome back, Hairbag.
Price for the mistake. I don't know, honey. I don't know, Leah.
For some reason, the administration didn't want that one in the advisor TV. Think as the bankers are on a different asset, our negatives are what?
I don't know. I like Art. He makes me laugh. When I first started coming over here, him and Yank, I had so much fun with those two. I was like, holy smokes.
Oh yeah, well that's true, lady. I
Yeah.
did forget about that. I don't have to worry about that anymore.
Mhm.
Like I said, I was just real heavy on the rule that, dude, if Mr. Sun ain't up, you should not be up. Please go back to bed.
Mhm.
Don't wake me up before the sun comes up, please. Because my
I
kids beat it in there at like 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, why?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Cat's
they have no concept of time.
Kat's grandson does that to her. He's up early before the sun comes up, and she's like, no, go back to bed. No. Go back to bed. Mm.
This is now that I'm on kids 4 and 5.
Yeah.
It was done shining at 8 p.m.
Yeah, no doubt. I know. Ooh. That'd be rough.
I remember we were at a point that we had 3 of them in school and 1 not yet in school. And we just got to the point that we just let him feral out at night. Like his bedtime was later than the grown, than the kids. Just, dude, feral out,
I've never heard it put that way, but I like that term. Feral out, yeah. Yeah, but like I said, the first one you're sick. Yeah, after that it's like, no, let him go. Yeah.
Usually
You're
they'll
on your
end up in the floor in front of the TV, and they'll crash out on their own early if you leave them alone. You just pick him up and put him in his bed.
Leah, I agree with that in a sense. I mean, he has for years made money off government contracts, but Trump canceled one with his electric vehicles that Biden had actually signed in. Biden had signed it on, and when Trump came in, he canceled it. So I can't remember what the dollar amount was, but Musk lost money on that government contract. I'm going back through.
I see Musk cutting head count like that's the biggest expense in government. That's not true. In business, it always is. Well, the Department of Education. I'm glad to see it go.
Yeah.
I don't need the federal government setting standards that don't fit local kids. I think that should be on the state. I think that should be on the community. We know our kids, not the government.
Yeah. Lady, I agree with you. I homeschooled after I got sick of the crap. And their last few years, they did go back to public high school, and they were so far ahead of the other students, they got bored. It was just not even funny. But one-on-one would do that. And they're actually learning the curriculum, and it's fun. If kids learn from a teacher that they enjoy being around or they have fun with it, they will learn. They'll want to learn. But when you pack 30 students in one class, there's going to be some failure. And they just want all the kids doped up. They don't want them to, it's sad. Public schools suck. So send it back to the states. And if the states screw up, then there you go. You don't have to go all the way to the top to complain.
Right. Exactly. But for example, look at all the kids that were either affected by the fires in California or affected by the floods in North Carolina. By federal standards, all those days that they're missing from school is going to count against them.
Yeah.
But if it were, handled on a state level or even a local level, the community is like, well, yeah, they're not in school. Nobody's in school. We can't hold this against the kids. It's not their fault. We can see the issue. We have to figure something else out for these kids.
Put the responsibility back where it belongs.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right, I'm getting a cup of coffee. How many sugars you want?
18.
No, I went up from 12 yesterday. Holy smokes. It's Happy Friday today. Yeah, everybody told me I was on a roll yesterday, and I'm like, nah, that's just a Thursday.
Friday comes a whole lot easier.
It does. It does. Yeah. Yeah. And it's cool. Birthday on a Friday, too.
Always. It's always cool to have a birthday on a Friday.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I remember as a kid,
nobody's up and rolling for Mondays.
The only thing that was bad about a March birthday was that every year for my birthday, everybody was always out of town for damn spring break.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
My birthday, I was always like, yes, my birthday's on spring break. And then I'd find out, well, everybody's leaving town for spring break. Shit.
Shit. That takes all the fun out of it. They should examine each department individually and determine which employees' jobs. I agree with that, Leah. And then go back and rehire. Yeah, I kind of agree with that one.
We have to do it this way because of the DEI hires.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've got to go back and kind of revet everybody for competency.
Did they have a force? Did a judge force them to do the rehires?
I
can't. Or did I dream that? I don't know. It seems like there was a judge that forced some rehires.
He was putting some halts in place. I don't know if they held it. I don't know. It's so weird for just a random judge. I don't know.
Yeah.
But they're still doing it. So.
Well, yeah. I mean, like, how many did Biden get in the last couple of months? It was like 100 federal judges. And I'm like, okay, I've never seen them that they can overrule a president. That just blows my mind. I was not aware that could be done. But at the same time, I'm like, wait a minute. A lot of these people, they're getting paid up until, September, October? They're getting like 8 months paid for not coming to work. And I'm like, dang.
You got a severance package. Absolutely. Yeah.
Lady Gigi, we auctioned her off so that Mouse could have birthday money. She won't be back.
I've got her held from ransom. It's going to take $50 to my Cash App to get Gigi back. I've got her locked in a box and I'm not letting her out.
They're getting an RV ready because they're going on vacation next week. So she had to go help the guys she had to supervise the guys with the RV.
Yeah.
She said she'd be back if she could.
She had to go Gigi. She couldn't help it.
One of her comments didn't post. What comment, Leah?
I don't know. YouTube's being weird today.
Well, we didn't have power, so.
Really? Was that trees down or?
Who knows? You know, I swear a gnat farts in the next county and it goes out here. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe it was a blood moon. I'm going to blame it on the blood moon.
Maybe somebody was watching the blue moon, hit a pole. Yeah, the whole 9 yards. There you go.
Yeah. Cases are still ongoing. Some have forestry hired. I'll probably fire them, but okay, Art. Okay, yeah, I didn't. It seems like I had heard something this week about the forestry hire, and I didn't follow up to find out. Yeah, been a little busy.
The employees who are competent are paying the price.
Yeah, it's usually the way it works. Yeah.
But the equal opportunity
That's the way it's been rolling.
Wasn't about competency. That's the issue. It was about, you know, quotas and adding a percentage of females and adding a percentage of minorities and adding a percentage of young. It was just, that's not, I don't need someone in a position just because they're female. I need them to know how to do the job.
Or a different ethnicity. I can never say this word. Ethnicity. It's like, okay, if you go to work and the person does not speak English and there's a fire in the building and you yell fire, if they don't understand what you're saying, their ass is going to burn. So it's like, I would rather have someone around me that actually is competent, that actually can do the job or understand the process. So I don't know. I don't like the DEI hires. I think it's bull.
And if you can't visualize it, go back to that day at the rally that Trump was shot. And remember that short woman standing in front of him that couldn't even get her gun back in the holster.
Her gun.
But nonetheless, she was absolutely no cover for the president. She's like half his size. And I'm a short person, so I'm not being personal about it. I am not tall enough to defend the president or even to attempt that job.
I'm not either. Yeah.
You know.
I couldn't believe that. That was pitiful.
Now, yeah, it was just like, I get that y'all wanted to set a quota and y'all wanted to highlight women could be in the Secret Service. That's fantastic. But look at what's standing between my president and a possible another shot.
Yeah.
Was incompetency.
Yeah.
And that will never leave my head. It's, you know, I need the right people in the job that can do the job at the moment I need it. I don't need somebody who's going to stand in Congress. I'm not going to hire a plumber to do electrician's work. I don't like the FBI. I don't need somebody standing in Congress going, I don't know what happened. I don't know. I've got no answers. We're not looking into it. Nope. I can't play that way.
Lady Autumn, when's your birthday? She said, side note, Amazon just delivered her birthday presents.
Cool.
Woohoo! I agree, Leah. Yeah. But I'm not there. You know, I don't know. I'm not the one doing the firing.
But at the same time, if they were someone who went home to work and has yet to show back up to an office and refuses to.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, we all had to go back to work and we don't get to draw a check if we refuse. They do. That's not fair.
Yeah. Well, happy belated birthday, lady.
Yeah, happy late birthday, lady.
Yeah, spring baby.
My turn.
I don't know. I thought it was weird when Elon, and I thought this was just like, this was a troll move. I mean, he and Trump literally have troll moves, is what I call them. But he asked them to write down 5 things they had done in the week. And I thought, that's not hard. If you do 1 thing per day for your job, that's not hard. You know, as long as it's not classified stuff.
Anybody in management position and up, it's usually part of their job description that they're filling out some sort of report. I mean, even a cashier at the end of the, you know, shift at the gas station has to run an end of shift report. They have to show everything they sold, all of that at the end of the night. So asking someone in that kind of position, hey, just 5 things, just give me 5 reports of your work this week. To me, wasn't really a huge ask. It should have been easy to do. I talked to this person on the phone. I received a phone call from these 3 people.
Cool, lady.
I paid this bill. I paid that bill for the office and ordered this. You know, I ordered a printer. Like, whatever.
Yeah, I am. I'm not doing the firing, but I am agreeing with the one doing the firing. Because, and there again, I go back to no one else is taking any action to do anything for years in the United States. Years. I'm talking at least 60 years that I know of. I can go back. So, you know, I don't know. I don't have the answer, but I'm agreeing with, they're, you know, if this one department or this one group, say the education department, is screwing up this bad, and our kids are that failing that bad, then yes, I'll start over. It's like going, if you buy a company, you go in, you take over the whole thing, you clean it out, and then you start over. That's just my opinion, how I view it.
Right. And that's most jobs. Like I said, anything above management, you're filling out some sort of report on what you've done at work.
It should be hard. It shouldn't be hard.
Exactly. Their brains went into overload, which tells me then if they can't come up with 5 things, then what are they getting paid to do? Let's look at that. And, you know, that's what he's doing. Then let's look at that. What? How are you employed but putting in no labor? I don't get it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's long overdue.
It is. It is. It is. You know, so like I said, you know, I look at it differently.
And you think they're going to read 6 million emails? As the boss, you work for me, not Musk. As the worker, I work for my boss, not Musk. Either way, Musk can go. A phrase he's familiar with.
I hear you. I get that too, Art. I get that too. If I was one of those employees, I would be pissed. I would be, you know, it's like, oh, wait, why should I send this to you? But they have bosses, I'm sure, that got the memo first. So it's up to their bosses to say, hey, do or don't, and we'll go from there. Exactly. That's what supervisors are for. But nobody's supervising. They're all working at home.
Yeah, either that or give me a job. I'll sit at home and draw. You put my name on a roster. You know, how fair is that?
It's okay, Leah. Yeah, I mean, everybody. Seriously, I don't judge you for having a different opinion than me, or anybody else for that matter. I mean, I'm live and let live kind of thing. It's like, okay, you know, and it's interesting to see somebody's other side of the opinion, because you might have thought of something that I didn't. You know, I keep an open mind. I try to keep an open mind, but I also have my opinion, just from what I've learned or seen.
And And, you know, I don't personally, on a personal level, I don't defend Trump or Musk. As people, yeah, like Trump, I wouldn't have lunch with him, no. But to do the job I hired him to do, I voted him in to do, you know,
Yeah.
that I don't need him to be a great guy. I don't need him to be my pastor. I don't need him to be my brother, my dad, my husband, my friend. I need him to run the country. And so scary tactics, yeah, it's kind of part of it. You know, with a heavy hand, yeah, it's about time we do.
Yeah.
You know, all that we're hearing back is in this waste and in this spending that we're funding, what it shows us is the world was walking over us like a rug, just trampling us.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. Like all these tariffs and shit. I mean, it's a full-fledged tariff war now. I'm like, are you people kidding me?
All they had to do was finagle a victim card, and here we come. Woe is you. Woe, and no.
Mm-hmm.
Like some of the things that were being funded overseas are things them countries don't allow.
Yeah.
You know,
I think Trump just, this is my view, and maybe I'm looking at it through rose-colored glasses. I think Trump wants the whole world to do well. You know, if everybody's doing good, then everybody's happy. If, you know, parts of us are miserable, then that, you know, it tends to spill out to other countries. So it's just like the peace. He doesn't want war, you know, and everybody's like, oh, you remember before he got elected the last time? Oh, he'll have us a nuclear war before you know it. How many has Biden got us in the last 4 years? So, you know, I give him credit, you know, but there again, he's human.
but if we didn't,
That's why
if
his
we
mother
didn't-
fled, Leah. Look into his mom. And his dad's an asshole. Elon's mom and dad. And look at the genocide going on there now. I mean, it's crazy. They're killing white farmers down there. There is literally a revolution against white farmers.
yeah, Africans
Where's the outrage on that? Yeah, it's like, you know, the whole world's just gone knucking futs. Lady. Yeah. You still there, Mouse?
Yeah, I was reading the chat. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I was going to say something and I got distracted in chat.
Oh, I'm like, oh no, Gigi got untied or the tape, and she's done whacked you.
And I've always said Musk, he's a smart guy. I will give him that. A businessman, and you got to respect him for that. But I've always said there's something there's a power about Elon that makes me nervous.
I know. Same here.
And
Same here.
him going over the budget, that really doesn't make me nervous.
That doesn't make me nervous. Yeah.
Really, what I was nervous about was how much of this AI and technology, because we're so sick of the Green New Deal, you know, how are we going to feel about all of his technologies being pushed at us? And he's really not.
Yeah.
You know,
I remember him saying years ago when he was teamed up with the guy with AI, his roommate at the time, and he was like, look, this could get scary. This could be in the wrong hands, be dangerous. And he backed out of it. It's like, he saw then what the downfalls could be. And I'm like, okay, there's a man with a conscience. You know, if he thought that through, there's a man with a conscience. It's like, okay, he may be filthy rich and he may be very smart, et cetera, but he had enough sense about him to know this could be used in a bad way. So I'm hoping, you know, that he'll keep some kind of brakes on it, you know, but time will tell. I don't know. But
Leah says,
I'm
I
thankful
agree
he's
with
here. The Democrats loved him years ago. I mean, they just sang his praises years ago until he saw what was going down and he switched sides. And now they hate him. So, I don't know.
She says, I agree with Trump's stand on the issues. I just think he's allowing Musk too much control, and Musk isn't qualified. And for what he's doing, I simply ask, what would you consider qualified? Hey, LW, thank you. I mean, you know, to gather a bunch of people to audit some books. You know, accounting is a 6-week course.
Well, and I look at Biden's cabinet. I mean, you think about all the people he had in cabinet. The man that was wanting to be a woman that was head of health and human services. I'm like, come on, man. God.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's qualifications for those jobs? Hey, I don't ask the world to make sense, Art. I just try to figure it out. And some days I don't. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, Art.
Yeah. Oh, gotcha, Leah. Okay.
Well, I mean, and agree or disagree, it's okay. I mean, nothing can be changed without Trump. And
I get it, Art. Yeah.
Books it needs to be it should be constitutional. You know what I mean?
Oh, cool, Anna. I kind of look at it like this: in God I trust, and all others I question. You know, and it's there again. Time will tell. I'm not the one driving it.
Right.
I'm just a passenger. So.
And crazy enough, AI is about to be an even bigger commodity than oil between the countries.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's a lot to wrap your head around, because I mean it's programming. It's not like we can actually put it in a box and ship it in the mail.
No. Jenny thinks we're all being duped.
We probably are.
Yeah.
I think we've been duped far too long.
Yeah. Definitely. There's no doubt about it. Yeah. Deceived, yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I mean, honestly, when it comes to government and deception, it doesn't. It's not just Trump or Biden. You go back to the Clintons, you go back to the Obama, you go all the way back. And there's, government's always been in half.
Mm-hmm. And you think about this, and this came across my mind here recently. The 3 presidents in our lifetime, just say in our lifetime, that were either assassinated or tried to be assassinated, what were they against? Big government.
Mm-hmm.
It was Kennedy and Reagan and Trump.
Yep.
Why is it that they picked those 3 that they did not want to continue going? But it's because they did not like big government.
They had their own agenda, and our conservative ways got in the way of that.
Mm-hmm.
Wanting to be peaceful, not wanting wars, actually upset the other side. They made a lot of money out of it.
Yeah.
We talk about all this money that was going to Ukraine. What Elon found out was, before it ever made it to Ukraine, there were several politicians that really had their hand in that cookie jar. By the millions, by the millions. I know that Nancy was on that list. Just trying to think. Schumer and Shifty were on that list.
Yeah, Outlaw. Outlaw's asking if he comes up, can you let him on?
Yeah. You got a link? Yes, he pinned it. Okay.
You filled up, gassed up, bring us coffee and snacks. Birthday cake.
Don't forget the birthday cake.
Hey, birthday cake. We know he was out and about. He went to the store, so he better be bringing in cake.
You know what the craziest thing is, though? The older we get, the shorter a year seems.
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah.
I used
when
to
we were
laugh.
young, we couldn't wait to grow up. And
oh, yeah.
then we started adulting, and it was like, wow.
I used to laugh at the old men that would fall asleep on the porch, sitting outside watching the grass grow. And I'm like, how? Like, they'll be out for hours. And then at this age, I'm like, oh, shit felt like 10 minutes to them.
Sorry, Jenny. Yeah, buttercream icing, the best. I don't remember, Leah. Did somebody? I don't know.
Y'all are gonna have to tranquilize me with a dart, Artie, if you can catch me.
That's true.
What was it Speedy Gonzalez used to say? You can't catch me.
Yeah. And he's going to share it with all of us. We're all going to take afternoon naps.
Get out of those. Those are Kathy's.
Yeah, that's Kathy. Oh, hi, Ghost Fox.
Hi, Ghost Fox. Thank you.
Sure, Brenda. How you come in? Hold on a minute, Mouse. Hold on.
Okay. Really? One of the Manson girls? I didn't know that. Oh, I know, Leah. We're all, as Gen Xers, we just decided, since we don't know what age is, we're not going to pay attention to it. If that means we don't grow up, means we don't grow up. We don't know. We've never been this age before. I hadn't heard anything even called that since the 80s, Jenny. Hey, Brent.
Sorry, Mouse, I'm back.
It's okay.
Yeah, daughter-in-law's head now.
That Brent's been sitting there the whole time, Lee. But to me, I think there's still a lot happening. And remember, we're not even 100 days in yet.
Yeah. I know. It's wild.
They'd give it a little faith. I mean, we hoped he would do it. We've got to give him a chance. If we're not
Yeah,
happy,
I'm hopeful.
then we're not happy, and we'll deal with that. But
Yeah,
like,
but at least he's not comatose.
Right? Like, what was a better option? Come on,
I mean, seriously.
Tired of having a government that we don't know who's running it because Biden wasn't. Let's be honest.
No, he wasn't. No, I think it was that Obama and what's her name, Rice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really do. And then John Brennan, whoever's, yeah, I do. It's shadow government.
But it's
at least here we know, and that we can see their screw ups. We know who to blame.
Yeah, get up here on me, Ben. I personally go with Fisherman's
Cheer
Friend.
us up.
Driving back from the gym.
I
thought you was told to take it easy.
Take it easy. Oh, those Fisherman's Friend are strong and nasty. Whew. But they work. Oof. Oh, you be safe, Jenny. Yeah, it's supposed to get ugly. AV, if you come back, we want we want moonshine, apple pie moonshine, and cake with butter frosting, please.
No, it's got to be the what is it called? Whipped cream icing.
Oh, whipped icing?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
the whipped cream icing.
It's your birthday.
I'm just
You can eat what you want.
I want it all, damn it. I want it all. I want the icing and double icing. I want it stuffed with icing.
Does anybody actually get you a cake or make a cake?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we're gonna. Hopefully, it's not. The weather's not going to be that bad tomorrow because we're supposed to get this storm tomorrow. Because we're supposed to go
Yeah.
out tomorrow and do all that.
Yeah. Shit, hang on.
No. What in the world? I'm hearing helicopters out here headed to North Carolina. Hmm. That sounds like a couple of them. Must be headed to the fires. I got the moonshine hookup. I do, baby.
My dogs want to eat somebody.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, stop. Good boy.
Thank you. Good boy.
He's like, come on, just let me eat one. Just one.
What
All
a
right, hang on again.
treat. Mama, get him a treat. I don't know. Give me just a second. Let me go check. I want to make sure there ain't no smoke out there or something.
Okay. Wanda, what's wee cake? Oh, never mind. I think I know what you're talking about.
What time are we going to where the football?
Tomorrow.
Okay. Put it up over there tomorrow.
Yeah, we're gonna go tomorrow at 9:00.
Gotta keep it mute. Yeah, Wanda, it has been.
Okay, sorry
Crazy,
about that.
crazy. Yeah, I know. Both of it's like the same time. It's like, okay.
That could have been the Army that I didn't see no smoke and I didn't get to see the plane or the chopper, so but it sounded pretty heavy. Sounded pretty big. Bigger than a meta flight.
Oh.
I just gotta remember I'm in the woods and it's that season, so I gotta remember that, I gotta poke my head out every now and then, make sure there ain't smoke in the mountains.
Oh, yeah.
You just never know.
Mm-hmm. Somebody's still burning down.
If Blackhawks were headed back to Fort Liberty, I don't think they were Blackhawks. They were bigger than Blackhawks. Special operators are on that aircraft heading to Fort Bragg. Sound like those big Hueys.
Oh.
But we're like in that, we are a flyover state. Everything flies over us to get somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
All right, against my better judgment, I have to
Go for it, Jenny. It's Friday. Yes. You will not regret this decision.
Pretend it's my birthday cake. You're at my birthday party. Have cake.
Yeah. Life's short. Eat dessert first.
I can't see nobody seeing you not eat the cake. Eat the cake.
My mom liked dessert, and we got her a T-shirt years ago that said "Life is short, eat dessert first," and she did. She lived by it. She's like, "I don't want to be too full. Just having a dessert." Yeah,
Yeah.
makes sense to me.
Yeah. I still can't get past appetizers, so I don't do that.
I like appetizers too. I can have meals just on appetizers.
I can too. And then by the time my meal gets there, I'm like, oh, I'm too full.
You're not a monkey. Quit. Okay. All right, Mouse, I'm going to have to go. These dogs.
Okay.
Gee, you make me sound like a monkey. Jeez, quit.
It's okay.
Yeah. If you're still on, I'll be back here in a few, okay?
All right. I probably won't carry this on much longer.
Okay. There's a child of God. If you can, hang out for a bit. I'll be back.
All right.
All right. Love y'all. Happy birthday again. But I'll be back.
Thank you, Big Dog Ma.
Oh, love you. Love you.
Love you too. If any of y'all want to grab the link, it's pinned to the top of chat. Come on up with me. Thank you so much, Big Dog Ma, for everything. Gotta have ice cream with cake. Yep. Everything okay, child of God? Eat the cake. No, you eat it. I will run this one more time. Oh.
Hello.
Hello, pup.
Hey, what are you doing?
Flatty, hello. I'm sitting up here. What are you doing?
Well, try not to be too loud, but yeah, I'm good.
Everything good?
Yeah, everything's good. She's resting, so I'm trying to be quiet.
Oh, okay. Oh, we've had a lot of fun today.
What?
I said we've had a lot of fun today.
Oh, well, I'm glad somebody's had fun today. Our day's been, well, did not turn out like we thought it would.
Is that right?
Yeah. So, went to file our taxes. I guess because she didn't have enough withheld from her check or whatever, but she made $39,000 last year.
We'll do this on the telephone.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Apparently she made too much or didn't take enough out. I don't know. But anyway, other than that, it's been a good day. It's nice.
That's
It's
good.
warm out here.
It is a beautiful day.
It's 78 over here.
Cool.
Yeah, I stood outside for like 5 minutes and started sweating. I was like, okay, time to go in.
All right. Stay put right here for a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and shut this down, guys. Gigi's busy and everybody's got stuff to do today, and I understand that. Thank you so much, everybody, for all the happy birthday wishes. It means so much. I appreciate everything from you guys. I love you guys. And we'll see you on the streets. We'll probably be around. You'll probably see me out on the streets later. With that, guys, you guys have a wonderful day. And again, thank you. We'll see you on the next one. All right, just stick around.
Step right up, got tickets on sale. In today's episode, trains coming off the rails. Watch it all burn from the screen on your phone. But don't you worry about it, you're safe at home. Every talking head will tell you everything's fine. It's the blind leading the blind. Yeah, it's a circus out here, we're wobbling on a wire. There's a lady here, we're wobbling on a wire. There's a lady with a beard, clowns juggling fire. Elephants and donkeys got us jumping through